Yeah, we live.
Kicking over to live, sending out the social medias, preparing to melt your ankles into LinuxGameCast. Episode Not Nice, 570. Finishing up Pre Super Chosen, which we traditionally cover everything. We didn't stick on anything.
We talked about the Flash a little bit, and
we got the Flash home selling homes.
We talked a bit about Discworld and how like we could use a solid Discworld show.
Right, Baldur's Gate.
Gate.
On the PS5, which is the superior version apparently. Because I guess, like, dude, imagine what size checks Sony cut for that.
Well, it's not even ahead of the PC one. It's ahead of like the just the general PS5 release. So it's sometime in September, but like, goddamn,
that's got multiplayer, right?
That has a lot of like multiplayer options. The reason it got delayed on Xbox is because the Series S is too weak to do the split screen co-op.
I can't do the splits no more.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I got up and working just out of curiosity was that Diablo open source with multiplayer.
Devolution?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I gave GOG some of my GOG money. I'm like, here, give me those data files. Why? Because I was too lazy
to... It was free on GOG many years ago.
I didn't have it. I went there with like, there's maybe a chance that I have this. And I was like, no, you don't. But here's 200 games that you had no idea, right? Oh, man. All right. What's up, everybody? Let me switch over to the four-way shot. Pre-shows in time tonight. An interesting one. How do we even pronounce this? Gregoria? Gregoria? Roll right off the tongue. Once we're done deciphering that, we're going to tell you why De Novo is super awesome, why we need to get rid of game tutorials except we're going to defend them, and Dolphin. We finally got the rest of the story for that. Racing forklifts. Proton has got its FSR groove back. Blizzard's coming to Steam. Replaceable batteries for your Steam Deck, and a compatibility button, which is kind of neat. It's kind of interesting. Now, one thing I did notice about the if you're on the Steam beta, you used to be able to pass the little flag that would bring you back to the old UI.
That is gone.
It's gone now.
Oh.
So, moral of the story: do not enable web GPU. Where you will sit around and like, where did my display go? All right. Hey,
there's the bot. That wasn't
good bot.
Delayed.
You know what? The bot's been doing pretty good lately.
It hasn't been awful. One was it was a little late on the Thursdays. It was by
like 2 Wednesdays ago that you guys were already like halfway into recording the show proper.
Yeah.
And the bot finally kicked in.
There've been a couple instances of that where it's like done or like 3/4 of the way done, and then it's like, hey, we're live.
It is the you know what? The bot just gets a gold star if it shows up. We just put it on its nose. I'm like, here you go. Thanks. You did good.
It's like AWS, eventual consistency, right?
Yeah.
It'll make it through at some point. Maybe not when you want it to, but it will make it.
Listen, Naz East, overrated. Just wait it out. It'll be back up.
East Coast, Beast Coast, baby.
Dude. How far did you guys get on...
We cleared the puzzle that we were stuck on last time. So
the
there's
jump.
only... Yeah, there's only 20 puzzles, and I think we're on 17 out of 20, so we're almost done. Emphasis on, like, almost, because...
You have, like, one person I've noticed, like, in your chat.
Yeah, that's Empty's friend.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So somebody's, like, cheering you on. I'm like, who is that? I'm glad they're enjoying this.
Yeah. Well, we had like I think the stream peaked at like 9 people watching. So.
That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a Thursday afternoon. There's like, yeah, I have a bad slot because there's a bunch of like other shit going on at Twitch during that time.
Always things going on Twitch. Man, I had to go through Twitch and like, do you do this on Twitch? I Twitch, by the way. And I've never done it on desktop. I did it on mobile because I'm just tired of my recommendations just sucking. And Discovery's horrible on Twitch. It is. Always has been, always will be. They haven't done anything to address this. It was littered with VTubers, for lack of a better word. You know, it's like, hey, there's a stream and there's a mocapped or an attempt or whatever.
Yeah, an NMU.
Right. And so I just went through and like, not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested. Didn't help it. It's like,
well, you didn't like these furry
Here's some
VTubers? Here's some more furry VTubers.
like I got nothing against the VTube, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I'm an old man. I'm like, the VTubers.
Yeah, it's just this isn't for me. Where's my 60 minutes?
Right. I want to watch somebody like sculpting clay or some shit and like, or building something. Not, you know, this is not my thing. A litter of VTubers? I don't know.
Yes, the collective name should be litter.
A litter.
A harem of VTubers
Can we get, like-
because they're all animus.
Can we just get like a leader of VTubers?
They might already have one. The Lord VTuber.
Yeah, just store all the data necessary for the VTuber into an SD card and get a full liter of SD card.
Again, I'm severely disappointed that there's not a Max Headroom-esque,
Oh,
like twitchy
dude,
glitchy.
I saw some news story where like some police officer in Edmonton quit or whatever because he looks exactly like Farva from Super Troopers and he was like tired of people calling him that. And he straight up looks like Farva from Super Troopers. So he was like getting tired of people asking him for a liter of cola.
Oh man, did you ever watch the sequel to that?
I did. It was. So it is literally all the jokes from the first one a second time, not as well done.
Yeah, it's like Neo Dodge. I was like, I just want to remember that movie how it was.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that was a thing of its time.
You kids like Mexico?
Broken
What do you-
Lizard, man. Like I really didn't know about. I mean, I saw it in like theater too the whole time.
Yeah. Well, they had that one. Beer Fest was fun, and what was it? The horror movie on the island. It was like a slasher comedy.
Oh,
Hold on, let me. Club Dread. That's what it was.
oh, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
That one was pretty fun. It's like a horror comedy.
There is yeah, there's nothing coming out like recently that I'm interested in. We talked in the pre-show. If you want spoilers for the Flash movie, I give you one or two.
I'm getting caught up on Better Call Saul. I got through season 4. Got 5 and 6 left. Though I think I talked about that already.
Has anybody watched the series 3 of The Witcher?
Not yet.
I started it.
Oh, you did?
Well,
I watched it. They only released, I think it was until episode 5.
yeah, it's the
Oh.
first half.
They did the
Yeah,
break. Like they thought they still had enough
Yeah.
clout to pull that off. Bad move, Netflix.
No.
But yeah, no, what I've watched so far, it's not spectacular. But there's a couple of nice scenes. And a couple of interesting developments. But yeah, it's not mind-blowing or anything, but it's fine.
Netflix, you know what? Maybe you've already thought about doing Hemsworth and you're sold on it, but if you're not, I know a way to bring back. I know a way to bring everyone back to The Witcher. Netflix. Like, put it right back at the top. Number 1. You don't have to worry about it anymore. I'd even start watching it again. We need to recast The Witcher. I'm just telling you.
Tommy Wiseau? Tommy Wiseau? Yeah.
That's the Witcher we need.
Yeah,
I did not kill the bruja. I did not.
I would watch that. I would watch that for the train wreck of like everyone else just fucking acting their asses off,
quitting.
and Tommy Wiseau going like, "That's a funny story, Mark." Yeah, everyone else just like completely committed to it. Tommy Wiseau's just like, "Oh, hi, doggy."
I'm just saying, a dark, gritty Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
You're
Did
my
anyone
favorite
watch
customer,
The
Johnny.
House That Drips Blood on Alex, the horror movie he did?
Oh man, does he have a?
Oh!
What?
Speaking of blood, there's the new season. The new season of What We Do in the Shadows. Very good.
Oh man, what are they on now? 3?
I think it's 5.
Wow. Okay, I'm like 3 episodes into the first series. I'm like, this is great. I'm gonna watch this one day.
It's been on my watch list for a while, but
Yeah,
okay, looks like I can binge.
If you were a fan of the movie, they like nailed it with the series. Like it's perfect.
Oh man, the last episode, the one that came out this week is like amazingly fucked up. It's great. at the very end, it's just like, oh god, oh okay, all right.
That's what you need in a series these days, right? So
Right.
it's like, yeah, right. Like, where are they going to go with this? Like, I'm sitting back patiently awaiting like the first episode of The Boys, because that first 15 minutes, they know, they got to deliver. How do you top? You got to see it. Invincible? What?
Oh yeah, they have so they have the special episode, the Adam Eve one out. They're doing like they have like a one shot of like her origin story.
Invincible series.
It's
An adult animated superhero.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, by a bunch of the same people who worked on The Boys.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what it was called. Yeah, I've seen a couple
Omni-Man.
episodes of that. Yeah.
Omni-Man.
Meme
Mr.
thing.
Yeah, Mr. Mustache.
With like a fraction of their
Big
power.
Mark,
Right. Pointing at airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Mark, a plane.
Look at the lens they have to go to imitate a fraction of our power.
Oh man.
I like, look, a fraction, and it's just like 1/4 in the background.
Memes.
Man, yeah, they really push it though. The gore on that show is fucking brutal.
Yeah, I watched the first couple episodes of that, and I'm like, this is pretty good.
There's a bit in the last episode, the bit with the train. Pedro, you know what I'm talking about? The subway.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Subway, eat flesh. Like, shit, man.
I remember I started watching Invincible, and it's like, okay, first episode, when's this gonna go? Because I've heard, people say that it goes places. When's this gonna go places? Right at the end. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So, like, I haven't read the comics. Apparently, like, the comics don't do, like, the stretch out, like, who is the villain thing. They kind of, like, cut to him being the bad guy, like, pretty quickly. But like I liked what the show did because I like the slow burn. It gave everything like a lot of time to like develop and marinate, and it was like super tense near the end, especially like the stuff with Debbie where she's like, I'm trying to investigate my husband who could like go berserk and break my neck in like a millisecond.
Yeah, I saw that Homelander was part of the DLC. It's a shame that Mortal Kombat 1's such a dumpy looking game, man.
Yeah.
Fight me on that. I'm Mega Drive 1 and 2 pre-order.
Man, I want to see the babality for Homelander though. Does it involve milk?
Milk.
Yes. That's the best romance in that entire fucking show.
I feel bad for Mortal Kombat 1. I feel bad for the Tekken game that was closed beta. People were streaming last night because Capcom done shut everybody down with Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
Like, that is so above and beyond, like...
You get to make your own character, and you get to learn all the moves for your own character.
Oh, none of that RPG bullshit. I'm just talking about your primary fighters. Like, the animation, the flexibility, like, everything that's stacked in that. You go back and, like, I've, like, watched MK1, I'm like, yeah, this is like regular fucking fighting game, man. You got nothing.
Yeah, people are really saying the Capcom like really knocked it out of the
They
park
nailed it.
with
Like,
SF6. Yeah. So LinuxCast here. Let me share a. Let me give you. I think it's the colloquial, or I think the general consensus on Debian 12. That is that is generally what people seem to think about Debian 12.
I mean, it's not wrong.
It's fucking accurate as shit, man. Like, I think Artharian posted that in Discord. I'm like, yep, yeah. That's accurate. No lie detected.
What is do I have that? Let me see. I want to play too. I want to post funny pictures.
I want a meme.
Right? That's what the kids do these days, right? There we go. There's mine.
Yes. Yeah, no, I too installed Debian 12. Mine's not a funny haha meme. It's just the mandatory neo-fetch screenshot.
I just realized. I think I actually have that shirt somewhere. The red checkered shirt.
Oh, you do?
I have that exact shirt.
Oh, nice. We need to get. You got to get an apron, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Debian's a good type of boring. It's exactly like when you leave it and you come back and it's like, I'm still.
Yeah.
Maybe a security update.
No, GNOME looks a little nicer because they bumped a version or two, but like, yeah. I've been daily driving it at work. I got no complaints about Debian.
Oh, dude, I got a little fight in the OBS Discord because Debian 12 just came out. Like it, even though it's stable, it's up to date right now. Yeah. Unless you're doing something with Rust. Then, like, if you go take a wee and come back, you're going to have to update Rust, because that's just how Rust rolls. And somebody was asking me, like, what, because they added a dependency, and it was one of the contributors just casually wrote, it was like, yes, but if you need that on Debian, don't bother with it, it's going to be out of date. And I'm like, no, it's not. It works fine. And we had that back and forth, and I'm like, motherfucker, I've already compiled it. Here, screenshot.
So, Drummer, what's wrong with Debian 12? What's driving you nuts about it?
Doesn't update enough, bro. I gotta get my first packages. I like the uncertainty of whether or not my shit's gonna boot.
Oh, then you want Arch Linux.
If you want,
want Manjaro or Garuda.
If you want the Debian experience of, like, if you want to taste the Arch and you don't want to like switch to Arch, just switch a branch over to Debian Unstable. Not Debian Testing, Debian Unstable. That shit will be at parity or ahead of where Arch is. Like, you want that YOLO life? You can do it. Like, if you want to do a rolling release, Debian Testing is the way to go. Like,
yeah, just change where it says bookworm in the sources file to testing. There you go.
Rock and roll with it, and you'll have an up-to-date, very stable. I mean, there's going to be oopsies, but that's with anything.
I mean, that, and then you can roll back to older versions of packages, right? Like, yeah. I don't know. That's definitely the case on your Fedoras. I haven't actually run into that on Debian too much.
Yeah, like rolling back. Like if I was on testing and I was trying to roll back. See, we're not thinking about it right. Like if I'm thinking about it, I'm going to run it, and I'm going to pull it out of backports and test it. Then I would update to it. Like there would never be a situation where I would like permanent, just upgrade to something and watch it break if it was anything major.
Yeah, and with Fedora, it's nice because you can like enable the updates testing repo just for like one package, and just pull it in, and if it works, you can keep it, and if it doesn't, you can roll it back.
I've been playing Minecraft. Well, lately I haven't been playing anything, but Minecraft is that thing that always worked on Linux because, yeah, as long as you weren't using Oracle's Java, because Oracle's Java is...
How dare you? Didn't you see Oracle's
Oracle loves open source.
Commitment to open source and...
Coming from the mouth of the people who
how dare
went after
bad
Google
IBM.
over a fucking API. Yes.
Yeah. we're just poor little innocent Oracle. We've never heard
looking out for
know
you,
how.
the user, because vendor lock-in. What are you, fucking jealous, Oracle?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Don't like the competition? And you know what? To a lesser extent, having Susie come out and be like, "Hey guys," I'm like, "Susie, come on, you know about lock-in too."
Yeah.
Let's just
Well, there's it was definitely a lot like, "Hey guys, we're here too. Rebase on us."
what I'm interested to see. Okay, two things. Rocky, it's going to be interesting to see if they can get away with the Rube Goldberg mechanism of doing the cloud updates.
With the clouds. Yeah. Almia. I don't think Almia.
You can call it Almia, but it's Alma.
It is Alma.
Alma. I always say Almia.
Splitting that, like, they're going to do their own thing. They're going to accept patches and updates.
It's a risky play. There might be enough will to do it for sure, because
enough people get behind it, right?
Yeah, like, because there's a lot of shit that's just like based on CentOS, right? Like, and if you're gonna have to move, like, if they're positioning themselves as like, we're the next best thing to CentOS, then buy a bunch of people who worked on CentOS. Like, yeah, like it's possible. It's certainly possible. But it's a big hurdle.
OpenJRE. If you just want the runtime, just look for OpenJRE on your distro's repositories. It'll run Minecraft without you having to worry about a damn thing.
You know, this is going to sound strange coming from me, but I have to assume somebody's put Minecraft in a Flatpak.
Yes, there is.
Microsoft themselves, or Mojang, I should say.
So, like, there's your, like, yeah, if it's like, you don't want to dick around with it, just install it with a Flatpak and be done with it. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, and, like, honestly, the thing is, like, OpenJDK is, like, pretty substantially ahead of Oracle Java at this point. Just because, like, after Oracle announced their licensing shit, everyone just moved to OpenJDK, and they're just
it
like,
makes perfect sense, Ben. The only reason I have Oracle Java installed is just because Oracle SQL showed up to the damn party.
Right?
Yeah, fine.
Sometimes there's that one thing that needs the Oracle Java, but like 90%.
Those are very few and far between, and getting less and less by the day.
Well, and again, because people don't want to deal with Oracle's licensing bullshit.
Yeah.
That's it. No, I mean, yeah. I have nothing but to say. Listen, if you're an Oracle employee, you're probably a pretty decent human being, but you know the history of Oracle.
Well, like it's like with Linux Nuru working at like Lockheed, right? Like, everyone's got to get a paycheck, right? At a certain point, it's like you got to eat, you got to keep food, you got to keep a roof over your head,
right?
You got to keep like the power on. You got everyone needs to work. Like, when I wasn't particularly happy about working at AshleyMadison.com. You know what I was happy about? Having a place to live.
There is that. There's something to be said for surviving.
Yes.
Like, yeah, you are not defined by your place of employment.
Is that a spinny hard drive?
Yes.
Why? Is it like a prop?
I actually need to check what's on here. Because I don't know. It's a 3 terabyte Seagate.
That's sizable.
Yeah, so I want to see. I think this may have been from the old RAID. Before, so, and these were like the like 50% failure drives.
Oh right, the backblaze, like oopsies, like god damn it.
Yeah. So yeah, see, gotta see what's on there. It's probably a broken RAID, but yeah.
But I mean, you gotta check. I mean, like, is there anything cool on this? How many drives that you have, you don't even know whether or not they work, but you still have them laying around somewhere in the hopes and dreams of, like, one day eventually I'll get around to plugging
one day I'm gonna pop them in the toaster and like take. I've done that too. Like, I found a bunch of old laptop hard drives and I plugged them all in. I'm like, oh hey, I remember all of this stuff.
I don't remember this ATA stuff. Drives, dude. That I'm like, there's no chance of me ever like firing up on motherboard with ATA unless like I get like some
USB
adapter.
to PATA thing or whatever. Yeah.
But no, that I keep that dream alive, man. Like, no, one day I'm going to take
it's like the next level of digital hoarding of like, yeah.
Mhm.
But like people do that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, remember we found like a shit ton of lost Doctor Who episodes in like a basement in like Tunisia or something from the BBC affiliate there, because like no one threw that shit out, right? Like,
well, no one thought like even the BBC was like, yeah, we didn't archive anything, we just wiped the tapes and what we had done.
Yeah. Why would we pay for new tapes? We had the perfectly good old tapes.
Oh, do I have any SCSI hard drives? I don't think I do.
I have, laptop hard drives. All of the semi-broken and more or less broken laptops that I got off eBay, all of them came with hard drives, and I ran file recovery on all of them to make sure, there
Find
wasn't
my
anything
bitcoins.exe. Yeah,
interesting. Yes. But no, there was unfortunately no saucy images. No, I found the only laptop that actually still had something on the hard drive, and it hadn't even been wiped. The dude was an electrician or something like that, and there were like tons and tons of pictures of like light poles and notes and PDFs relating to work that he'd done and the areas that he'd done that work. And it's like, oh, you just use this for work. Neat. Tested the Kingdian ID laptop SSDs? No. The one Kingdian SSD I ever used, it was an mSATA one. I plugged it in once, it worked just fine. I installed Linux on it. Once I rebooted, it was in read-only mode, and it wouldn't come out of read-only mode. That was returned very, very quickly. Thank you, Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, like, just pull up the drive and grab it for JPEGs. And like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm trying to, like, do I want to get something to drink before we do this? Prepare yourselves, everybody.
If we're doing the
1 hour rock block, right?
Yeah, might as well wet your throat now. Like,
So if you need to get up and take a wee,
procure myself a beverage as well.
have backup beverage.
It's an hour. Can't you go an hour without pee?
Maybe. Mind your own damn business,
yes,
Benjamin.
it too depends on the amount of tea I've had during the day.
Right, can I hold it for an hour? 100%. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna, like, make a mess or anything, but preferably you want to be at that stage to where, like, end scene, you're like, all right, now it's time to get up. Whiskey in hand. All right, we should be like right at an hour, probably. I mean, we're just gonna roll through it. Like last week, I was looking at the time, and I'm like,
hopefully not get distracted by goblins again.
right. Like, hopefully this week there will not be a timestamp that was like goblins.
Goblins.
I mean, it happens. Welcome to Linux Gamecast. Goblin, he's nuts. We weren't
The
smart
best
enough.
kind of goblin. Yes.
Yeah, that's brilliant. We should have said that last week, but we're not creative enough for shit like that. That's some high level stuff. Ooh, I want to think about this. I want to bring this up at the top. This is aimed right at you, Sony.
Yeah, on the DualShock 4, it has a little connector. You just have to take the whole thing apart to get to
Yes,
it.
I know, motherfucker. But have you got into one of the? I started because
Yes.
I need to clean this and I didn't want to bring spudgers out or anything. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let me take a look and I got these little screws here. Let me pop these little screws off the back. That's good. Fine. Let me go. Oh, gee. All right. I got to go get spudgers and you got to pray a little bit and say the right words and you get it to crack open. And I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, no, I took the white one apart.
Switch to the red Xbox controller. The fuck you do? You do that, and you take the batteries out and you swap them out real quick.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's pretty dope. Same thing with okay, you don't do that with the Steam controller. You think you're going to do that. This is a lie.
Oh yeah. There's an ejection system
Yeah.
that demands blood.
This usually involves a screwdriver too to pry the batteries out. Unless you, Jordan and I have the same revision of the Steam controller. Pedro doesn't experience this. It's where the batteries are like they want to be forever batteries.
Yes, they are wedged in there.
It is the reason this does not have batteries in it right now because I'm like,
Have they fixed the Steam controller thing with the mouse in Wayland yet? I would really like to start.
I don't know.
I would really like to start using my Steam controller as a TV remote again.
Oh, does it work up? Well, easy way to. You got a PS4 controller, right?
I do.
Yeah, just test this little bad boy and see if it works.
Yeah, that works fine in Wayland. The dual sense also works fine in Wayland.
Okay, it wasn't working. There was an issue with the Steam controller for a while. Or it wasn't, but where like if you're just using it for like using it for just like a regular mouse and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's man, this thing's like purpose built for that, dude.
yeah.
Damn it.
No, they're good little controllers. I would have liked to see them like keep like increase the price, decrease the supply or whatever, but like still make them available.
No, they're collectible, and I just paid $90 for my last one. I have one new in box, man. Why? $5.
Muffin button.
That they were $5 or £4 for a while.
For something, it cost more to ship it than it did to buy it.
Yeah, shipping was £10.
So, like, just in case, and I don't have a lot of time on that. It was a good controller. There was like simple revisions to this, and this would be like a perfect.
Like the Steam Deck, honestly, like nailed it. If they made like just like a regular controller in the side in like the style of the Steam Deck, that's it, right? Like, yeah,
Like, this is a well-built controller too. They didn't.
Yeah, they didn't cheap out. It's solid. Like they upgraded the firmware later so that it supported Bluetooth and shit. Like,
Right.
yeah, it was.
Someone put the like they took the two like ends of the Steam Deck and they put them together to make a prototype of a controller. And yeah, no, to make that Valve call it the Steam controller too.
All right, gentlemen,
Why?
you want that deep cut? Whatever happened to the crowdfunded two-part controller?
Oh yeah,
Right.
I almost ordered one of those because it looked so cool, but I thought better of it because it's like any sort of hardware-based Kickstarter is like. We're talking about bell curves and craps earlier. That's not like, yeah, like successful is like double sixes and double ones on that bell curve. Everything else you're not getting.
Cool. I'm gonna top this bad boy off. Hit the fabric, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna record this thing, everybody. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I peed
then
before coming back downstairs.
say what?
I peed before coming back downstairs. I made that mistake last week, and by the end of it, I'm just like, I am at the top. I am like I'm starting to leak a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
something we're going to be
tank this time.
trying in the after show. We're going to give this an attempt.
Needs Proton. We discovered.
I
Yes.
mean, it's Linux native. I'm just saying,
It might work for you natively, but it might need Proton.
my first adventure with a native involved Control Alt F1. We'll just say that.
Gotta knock it down to T2I.
Hmm. 2 I.
T2I. 2 I. 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 2 Fork.
Ah, there was a controller. I can't find it anymore. It was basically like the left side was just a regular controller and the right side was a touchpad with the buttons, but it was a really big touchpad. And I kind of wanted that, but the other way around. Just have the analog stick on the right and have the touchpad and the buttons and everything else on the left.
I kind of want one of those fake PlayStation controllers that just has no face buttons except the giant square. Like, because all you need to do is attack.
Dark Walker Shot Pad, that's the one.
That's a stupid fucking name. I am Dark Walker Shockpad. Here is my 5-foot-long katana and my edgy backstory.
Yes, give me the picture, Amazon. There you go.
Does it look like it has a 5-page backstory? Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, it's got the analog stick and the D-pad on the left with the buttons and everything else on the right. It's like that would be perfect for me if it was reversed.
They need the left-handed version of that.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you make that, but with the analog
It's got
and
a fucking
D-pad
scroll wheel
on the right. It's got a scroll wheel.
Take that, Alpaca. You weren't the first.
Yeah, no, it's just literally just flip it. It'd be perfect.
Just swap
something
places
about
with...
using one's hands through a mirror doesn't really work that well.
No, see, you need to just go to the mirror universe and find like the non-goateed Pedro and just swap places with him. So that in his universe, everything's on the right side, and in your universe, everything's on the left side or whatever, right?
Or just trade the occasional things. It's like, okay, I'll give you this one, you give me that, yours, there, done. Perfect.
Oh man, I fucking love that South Park episode where it's like the nice Cartman shows up with the goatee. What's wrong with you, Cartman? It's really weird if everyone just likes the quote unquote evil Cartman better.
Well, that's going to be like the evil Steve, isn't it?
Yeah, right. The non-goateed Steve who works for Hot Wheels, and is just like a massive like cokehead womanizer.
All right, everybody, let's get to the thing we do.
Well, what we do every Saturday.
Doobie doobie doo.
Doobie 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 doo. What's that from?
The doobies come later.
Doobie doobie doo.
I mean, there's Scooby Dooby Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? There's the Doobie Brothers.
Hey, be careful with that, or HBO cancel us.
They already have. all, and they're deleting all of our episodes off YouTube.
Right, just watch them go down one by one. You're like, no.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Damn you, David.
Thank you for the bits.
Thank you, PT Dave, for gifting solid trees 5 subs.
PT Dave gifted. All right. Whoa. Oh, I think it's
no, there's 5 people. Okay, so that's going to be scrolling there a bit.
we know how internet work.
Like, comment, subscribe, ring the... Wait, no, that's wrong thing.
Post on our blogger. Shit, Blogspot? Was it Blogspot?
Blogspot. Yeah,
It
Blogspot
was
and Blogger were
Blogspot, then became Blogger.
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Make sure you come hang out with us. We're at Meetup on our next Meetup. Remember
Subscribe
Meetup?
to our live journal.
Oh shit! Yeah, there we go.
Live journal, baby.
Yes, deep cuts.
Check out my Angel Fire website, linuxgamecast.angelfire.com. Oh man, that would be a fun April Fool's thing. Is just to like bust it down to like 90s LGC.
And thank you, Don M, for the 45 bits with PT Dave subs that kind of scooched away. Thank you.
Imagine this though.
For that.
How about this challenge? Make a oh man, hipsters would get on it. Where you get your free account, but you only get 3 megs of storage.
Oof.
No
That's
database.
Nothing these days. Oh my god.
Oh, can you do it though?
Oh.
You can. It's just going to require a lot of clever.
It's going to be a flat website, so flat CMS.
Yeah, flat website, no images. You gotta like
You can
shove
do
out all
images.
your.
I had images all over my shit back in the day.
Okay, like
Yeah.
not like super high quality images, but like
Yeah, you
SVGs.
can have like the 320 by 240 WebPs, which
Yeah.
are like a kilobyte.
And you're going to have to make that really hard decision because like 300K is going to be the animated skeleton counter.
and what about the marquee tag with the under construction?
That's just text with the marquee, so that's just the size of the text.
And the SQLite database for the guest book, because you got to sign my guest book to tell me that you visited my website.
Well, we can cheat. We could use another service for that. So
Okay.
You could just link the database outside. Yeah.
Let's not bring AWS into this 3 megabytes of. I mean, like that's basically trying to like figure out how to run your app in the free tier, right? Like you get about 3 megabytes of storage before they start charging you. So,
we can all be in each other's web ring.
yes, web rings. Oh my god.
And you know what? If frames are still supported, we're using frames.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, where you could have like, oh, if I click a link in one frame, it'll change the page in the other frame. Oh my
Next
God.
generation navigation, baby.
Right.
And you find out how to hide the scroll bar.
You're just like, oh man, the world's my fucking oyster. I can do
You
anything.
listen to
now.
us. We're gonna make anchor tags sexy again.
Man, anchor tags are like still very useful and a thing that people don't use a lot.
So much time saved. Oh, how gleeful do you get when you click on something and it goes to the page and then it
Yeah, there you see like hash and then like, oh hey, this will take me to the exact
It
spot.
took
I
me
need
to
on
the
page.
place. Yay.
Wikipedia articles that don't have them just like piss me off. It's like, but why are you making me scroll?
Nah, bruh. Can't scroll. All right. Oh shit! I need to go get a merch demo shirt. I was gonna have that on Frank, but you know we didn't have power.
Yeah, IBM has all the power in this relationship.
Speaking of IBM, I already knew this, but a few days ago I was reminded. Because I went to Tesco's at around lunchtime. I was in the office, and I walked out, and I see a bunch of people with IBM shirts, like polos. It's like, oh yeah, IBM is right across the street from where I work. Right.
There's a office that I used to have some friends. The IBM office my friends worked at used to be colloquially known as Markham Asylum.
I'm the one who works in a former asylum.
I've looked at asylums to buy, but
Yeah, like I still want that like house in North Carolina that's like the secret prison.
I found this place in Tennessee, dude. It looks like the Xavier's mansion, like on a shoestring budget.
Oh no.
Difficulty is like out in the middle of nowhere, naturally, but it was like a school too, on top of everything else. It's just got like the 2 long wings in it. I'm like, get the fuck off this website.
Like, what's my credit at? Can I get a mortgage? Fuck.
All right, everybody. Let's do this. Oh, we got that. We got drinks. We got that. And let's get on the right page. And 3. And welcome back to another Linux Gamecast Weekly. The show covers the latest Linux gaming news, reviews, how-tos, and most importantly, whatever the hell else we come up with. I'm Vin. That is Jordan. That is Pedro. And together with you, Shot Realm Dynamic, helping us form. You know him, you love him. Cocaine. Voltron. Gentlemen, I just stubbed my toe very hard
Yeah, that'll happen. Are your toenails are your toenails trimmed? I have that problem where I'll just forget to trim my toenails, and I'll ram the nail right into something, and it'll break.
Well, you see, what happened is I forgot to get this, so I just ran through. It's our IBM.
I have a sudden urge to. I have a sudden urge to buy a REL subscription. I don't know why. Feel it.
Let the red flow through you. So remember I was talking about I rearranged my living room? You don't want to go tearing through a dark living room that you just rearranged like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, you don't have that layout internalized yet.
Not even a bit, man. I stayed on my feet and I called that a fucking victory is what I did. That was, my foot hurts. I still my power was out when I got home. That's always like the great feel when you open the door and you're like, it's warmer in here than everywhere else. But then I had a power line going across my back deck, left it alone, they got around it. A lot of people were without power from like Thursday and they still don't have power, so I'm not complaining. That was the excitement for this week, man. It just saved it right there for the end. How about you, Jordan? Anything?
The exciting thing is I ordered a book like 2 months ago.
Oh, hell yeah.
It finally printed on demand, so I got my copy of a book that came out in 1981 that they stopped printing.
What is it?
Now I have it. It's the Traveler book. Once upon a time, the cover had a spiffy man with like a fancy mustache, but now it's just a plain copy of 1971 Traveler by Mark Miller.
Are you feeling a little let down that you didn't get like did it advertise itself as having that?
It didn't have it. Like the original cover had Mustache Man, had Sci-Fi Mustache Man, and I need my Sci-Fi Mustache Man.
Do you think if
I need to go on the spaceship mustache ride?
Ordered the book for PlayStation 5, it would have came with it?
No. Then it would have arrived in September. Would have arrived 3 days early in September, but it'd still be in September.
Pedro Mateus, the man who has bought new car accessories.
Well, I bought some
you have.
clips.
I just know you have, man.
I bought the clips to hold the floor mats in place because that's the sports trim of the 2011 revision of the Mazda 2. And it comes with the little plastic stalks for you to attach the car mats to so they don't slip around. And the mats that we had bought didn't have the holes, so I actually went on eBay. It's like, did they sell just the clips so that we can cut the holes into the mats ourselves and just attach them? It's like, oh, they do. Neat. So I did, and Nori took a scalpel to the mats we bought, and yeah, it looks like it was made for it. We did a good job.
I'm just imagining like string everywhere. And I was like, yeah, it looks factory, man.
Yeah, there's like
posted a picture
glitter and like
Discord.
Elmer's glue everywhere.
Some tape.
Yeah. Tape in the wrong place. Yeah.
Oh man, it sounds like we're trying to describe the horse.
I mean, there's no tape in the horse. It's all glue all the time. It's the steam.
Zip
Speaking
ties,
of
you
glue.
forgot zip ties.
No, you don't break out the zip ties unless like you're sure it's a permanent solution then.
Yeah. But
yes.
Speaking of glue.
The things you don't want glued, one of which is batteries, and the EU seems to agree with most people on that, even if every hardware manufacturer seems to disagree. Valve, of course, with the Steam Deck, they decided to glue the battery down very, very well glued, and starting in 2027, the new regulations will go into place, which will require, if Valve want to keep selling the deck, that they make changes to how the battery is attached. They can't make glue, they need to make it replaceable. It needs to be easily replaced, and, for the sake of the environment and the not wasting the stupid amounts of lithium that we are currently doing, it basically...
Or the other rare earths that just get
all the other ones that
with,
are also used to build it.
Right?
It is, it's a good... It's just a good thing, and yes, they should absolutely do it. I've taken apart tons of laptops, and even the Apple ones that I've taken apart, they don't have glue on the battery. They may have glue everywhere else, but the battery is usually just held in place by 1 or 2 screws and like a lip. So yeah, if Apple can do it, Valve, so can you. I got faith in you. Come on.
Yeah, and like I'm also a big fan of having swappable batteries. I think that was like one of the unacceptable casualties of devices getting like thinner and smaller all the time is just like having like these like really embedded batteries, because like I was alluding to before, battery goes in a device, it's really challenging to replace it. You're more likely to just throw out that like perfectly good computer and replace it with a new one, which just generates a lot more e-waste. Hopefully though, we'll start seeing some innovation on like swappable batteries, because I think like like the old like Nokia or BlackBerry batteries, that may not that may not work in like this day and age, especially with like the size of batteries. But like I don't know, there are talented engineers who can solve this problem, right?
I mean,
It's
if
funny
the
that you
Switch
bring
has
that
the
up.
clicky things, why not have clicky batteries as well?
When you bring that up, because we were told this is something we've been asking for in like laptops since forever, right? We want like easily upgradable, replaceable laptop parts and stuff like that. HP came back to us, Apple's come back to us, Dell's come back to us. Like, no, man, we got to glue everything down. It would be impossible to make a laptop that was like nice and sleek and reasonably priced, that was user serviceable. It's a damn shame that never took place, right?
No, it doesn't exist at all. No.
Thank you, Framework, for coming out and just dunking all over on your first one out of the gate, too. I'm like, we can do this. This is completely possible. They're just full of shit.
They kind of knocked it out of the park too, right? Like,
and they got their Gen 2 coming out, but those are like, it's like Q1 of next year already. Like, oh, okay. So there goes anybody who's going to be saying bigger, heavier, more expensive. Is it like, if you got to use a bunch of screws and place it, here's one thing glue's good with, especially with like a handheld device. I understand the logic behind it. It keeps shit stuck. And one thing you do not want any chance of jostling around, especially when you're liable for that, is going to be a battery. And the Steam Deck was a bit excessive with the glue, but not completely unworkable. Getting it screwed in, you know what? Let's just switch it to double A's. That's what I'm saying.
We need like the old school
double A's to get to the 40
Game Gear style, or
hours.
just like have D cell batteries.
I want to be able to measure that runtime in minutes. It'll be dope. And something we were talking about before, right in the pre-show. Could this possibly like bleed over to controllers? I want, as much as I enjoy the engineering in the PlayStation 4 controller, dude, I love being able to just pop the batteries out of the back of the Xbox controller. How many other, what I'm getting is, how many other devices do you think we'll see this, knock-on effects for?
Well, VR headsets for me seem like the big one as well, right? Like,
yes, because they are effectively Android phones, so they should.
Will we ever get back to the day where you just pop off the back, pop off the battery?
I hope so. I hope we get to a point of that, or if we get like some new battery format where you can like slide it in or some shit. Like I don't know. Like
the gum batteries that
Sony
used to have.
We're gonna like slide it in like 2 or 3 times.
So you gotta blow on it and then stick it in.
Like work it a little bit. Get it pop in.
Sometimes you gotta lube it a little bit. There's a little bit too much friction.
Right. Yeah. It's completely understandable.
Just like a little foreplay for your device.
I want to see what Nintendo comes up with and what type of dick move.
Something friction burns.
Because I just have to imagine, like, whatever next... Okay, is it safe to say there's a 100% chance that Nintendo's next-gen console is also going to be a handheld, right?
It definitely seems likely. The Switch was like very, very successful, and it has a lot of like the social gaming stuff as well as like, hey, like honestly, the whole like dual controller pop off thing for like mini games, that was kind of genius, right? Like,
it's a cool idea, right?
Yeah,
you have player 1 and player 2 right there,
and anywhere. So like, yeah, Nintendo has always been pretty ambitious about like form factor, and I think I would hope that if they're going to do a Switch 2, that A, they pick some beefier hardware, and B, that I don't know,
replaceable
be less
batteries, man,
assholes.
easily replaceable batteries, because we're in a little bit of a bubble. Because when we think about like, oh, do I want to replace? We have that thought of like, yeah, I can get a spudger, we can crack this thing open, we get the battery out. That's not reality for 99% of people. And they're like, oh, look, it's turned into a spicy pillow. Time to throw it away.
Yeah. And I mean, like, to like the credit of the resources out there, stuff like iFixit, where they'll like give you like the step-by-step picture instructions, and we'll sell you like the toolkit on the page to be like, here's everything you need to like replace like the joystick in the Joy-Con or whatever, right? Like,
and I don't want to dunk on Steam too hard for this because they did really good far as repairability for the Steam Deck.
Yeah, like it could have been a lot worse than it was.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes. It was just the unfortunate thing, instead of having like 3 extra like plastic pillars to screw the battery onto, no, let's just fill it up with some fucking glue.
Yeah, because someone was munching on some glue at
Right.
Valve, and they're like, "Oh, I got some extra. I got too much glue on my Steam Deck prototype. Wait a minute,
Delicious.
I have a tasty idea."
Yeah, they were going to use a weaker glue initially, but dude ate it all.
Yeah.
True story.
It was delicious.
Yeah, right. Fish glue. Fish glue exists. So,
for glue and fish to other fish to make a super fish. Man,
all
I caught one
transition
today.
time. Go ahead.
Big.
Nail it.
No horse in it.
Speaking of Steam Decks, there's a new Steam client beta update. If you've been following the beta like me, you've been basking in the new UI glory, but they've had some issues that have been reintroduced over time. One new feature though that they've added is there's an option now to add Steam Deck compatibility to the store page. So if you're browsing through the store while you're on your desktop client and you're looking for games to put on your Steam Deck, it saves you installing like a plugin or cross-referencing SteamDB or whatever, which I think is a nice thing. I think it probably should have been pushed out a little earlier, but you know, here it is. They also added a built-in timer to the Steam overlay, which again, I'm really liking the whole like adding a notepad, adding a timer. If it does, like, as long as they're not like adding too much shit, like bogging the game down, like having handy utilities like that is really nice, right? Like, especially if you're doing like speed runs or if you're like, I don't know. There's a lot of things where you would want to know like the timing on something in a game,
yeah,
right?
I mean,
Yes.
there's plenty of room for like a horoscope and weather widget. That'd be pretty decent.
Crossword.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
if
like
it's not
Sudoku.
all being loaded at once, by all means, put a bunch of functionality in there. Just, let people turn it off, like proper off, so that it's not consuming resources that the game needs.
Yeah, especially because like you do need overlay for Steam input to work.
Yes.
The other they fixed a bug under Linux now where if you're using a controller, your inputs will now be set with the proper priority, which is always good.
Hey.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
scheduling
always nice.
lower latency. And
Yeah,
the
and-
XDG portal, you may know XDG portal as that thing that was introduced first for what we
I
now
know
know
that
as
thing, Pedro
Flatpak.
Mateus. Is the thing that pops up as an error on Chrome, and it's like, get wrecked, nerd.
Yes. It was originally introduced for what we now know as Flatpaks, and it was basically how the Flatpaks got the little dialogue window that appears whenever you're on Discord and you want to attach a picture on PC. That thing that shows up if you're on a Wayland session, that's being brought up by the XDG desktop portal for GNOME or for KDE or whatever the case may be.
But why would you need
And-
Wayland? It's not like the Steam Deck uses Wayland, Pedro.
Precisely. But it was
Strider.
working fine on Wayland because Wayland makes active use of XDG desktop portal. But for people on XFCE, for example, who didn't, and if you were trying to, say, upload a screenshot or do something that required a file dialog to pop up, you just weren't getting it. That's been fixed now, too.
Yay.
And maybe you were a fan. Everybody's got the new UI now. It's rolled out. It's omnipresent. There's nothing but to just accept your fate. But there was a little switch. If you'd went looking for it, and you're like, oh look, there's a nice little switch right here. I can get back to the old UI. That's gone now. I mean, it's still there. It just doesn't do anything. So this is your new forever interface. Get used to it.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's going to change for another, 15 years? Valve is pretty...
No, this is the new Valve. 8 years.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, a Debian stable life cycle about...
It's going to be green again.
ladies and gentlemen, we got some exciting news. Overwatch 2 is coming to Steam August 10th. That's right, Blizzard Entertainment, everyone's favorite company as of late. Probably not true what I just said. However, another one has bent the knee, and they're going to release the Blizzard title, the much beloved Overwatch 2, because that's the one they picked to sell it to us, lads. So it'll be available on August 10th, and they say it's our goal at Blizzard to listen to players and try to exceed their expectations in everything we do, especially like killing off the whole thing
the co-op gameplay that they were really promising, and that single player stuff.
PvE. Oh no, they're actually doing the PvE after everyone gave them a load of shit over it. Yes.
Yeah. After there's like, oh wait, you're not doing the whole thing you needed to make a new game for. Well, then why did we buy this new game? Oh,
there it is.
Oh, it almost as if it was a publicity stunt to direct attention away from other things that were happening at Activision.
Pick something, right? But yeah, like, and I wonder how much this has to do with like the Microsoft merger with like Activision Blizzard going like, hey, see, look at all our games available on all our platforms. We're not anti-competitive or anything.
Did anyone think Blizzard would have? Okay, what's next? World of Warcraft?
Like honestly,
probably
maybe,
Diablo 4 before World of Warcraft.
I think this kind of makes sense because it's a free-to-play game. They're like, we're not losing anything. We're just going to hopefully regain 2 or 3 people playing.
Yeah, I mean, there is definitely a large contingent of people, myself included, are like, I don't want to install another client to download a fucking game. There's too many of them. Mm-hmm. So just having it all like co-located on Steam is nice, right? Not having to manage, and especially for like crossplay stuff, if they can get like the BattleNet to Steam Play stuff integrated, like that's the kind of stuff I'm looking forward to, is like actual crossplay,
actual interactivity between the different platforms. Yes.
Have either of you played Overwatch or Overwatch 2?
No,
me either.
All I know about Overwatch 2 is that at one point, I don't know if this is still the case, but at one point you needed to have a valid phone number, and you couldn't use like Google phone numbers or any like online VoIP service phone
numbers. Sounds like a free-to-play game, doesn't it?
Yeah, an actual phone number that you had to register to your account.
Why are you against like anti-spammer and bot protection, Pedro? Do you have a bot firm we don't know about? Right.
This is how you get TF2.
That's the thing. It's already Activision, and on top of that, they want my phone number. No,
they don't want your.
Bobby just wants your digits. He wants to call you and allegedly threaten to murder you.
Yes, Bobby Kotick wants my phone number so he can send a hitman after me. Allegedly.
I got too much shit going on in life. I don't know about all this. I'm just like, all right.
That's one of the things that came out from the investigation that Blizzard and Activision are currently under. But if they put Hearthstone on Steam, that would be the one game that I'd go, okay, maybe I'll create another BattleNet account. But even then, I probably wouldn't. So,
I want the Steam port of StarCraft 64. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, all right, I could see that.
Yeah,
and you could play it with the latest version of
on Steam. Yeah, so
version of Proton, which is out, Proton 8-7. Not much to say about this, but FSR is back. It's back. Woo! I didn't even know it was missing. I'm like, where'd you go, man? Where'd you go? Apparently, it was just broken, and a couple of fixes, Proton fixes. They added support for Neptunia. That sounds like some Rick and Morty.
Birth.
Right. Like that one and two.
It's an anime game, if you couldn't tell.
You know what? You could just throw that at the end and be like, sure, why not?
Thanks, Nishima Pedro, which is a different Pedro.
Nishiyama Pedro? No, not me.
Yeah, Nishiyama Pedro? Yeah.
And we got version bumps for VKD3D, DXVK, and Envy API. And but you got a good point there.
Yeah, it's nice to have, because like a lot of people were using Proton 7's FSR because like GameScope wasn't widely available. It was busted on NVIDIA for the longest time. Now that GameScope is like available and just kind of works everywhere, it kind of diminishes the need for FSR in Proton. But there are some game folks that just don't want to install GameScope, don't want to mess with that, and there are straight up just some games that don't scope. So this is always a nice thing to have if you want some FSR.
And there are games that actually need, nowadays I'd make the argument there are games that actually need GameScope.
No, the fuck there's not, Pedro. I just got my 4060 Ti 16 gig, and it's like I can crush
Yeah,
some
you know those
720p.
3 screens that you have running off of that GPU? Yeah, I'm going to shut down all of them and then have your biggest one scaled down to 640 by 480 because I'm using SDL 1.2.
I look at prices.
Those are the games that GameScope is a necessity for.
I look at those prices for that 4070 and I just cry because I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have
You
to
mean the
pay
4070
this
Ti, right?
the 4070 Ti.
Yes, the 4080 that
The
wasn't.
12 gig version.
Yeah, like it's the one I can fucking afford, man. Like shit. So
No, to be fair, I just realized that's the one thing we forgot. There is a new version of proper Proton, not just GE.
yes.
Oh, they did they bumped
8.0-3.
Yeah, it brings all the fixes from
It
experimental
broke
into
Trackmania 2020 again.
Mhm.
Oh no.
just those are the games that you just go back and you go, Proton 7. There, done.
Yep.
Yeah. It's, Roar.
Are there games these days that still require like Proton 5 or 3, or is like 7 kind of?
I think
the
a lot
oldest
of games
you fuck
right now
with?
are still very much in the like, you know what? It's still working.
Yeah.
Herat, the boomer shooter, that one works really well with Proton 4. And all the newer Protons have severe performance issues with that. So there's that one. And that's the game that came out this year.
Pretty decent. So we got a couple of new games this week.
Yes, you spin me right round, baby, right round. It's Roto Force, a game where it's a shoot 'em up where you move the level instead of moving around. And you're a snail. You're in a box. You shoot other things, and you move around. They do have like a regular mode where like the screen stays put and the slug moves.
Oh,
But,
and
like,
you got to run around the monitor?
yeah, and you got to run around the monitor if like that's a little too advanced for your brain. But the other thing they say is only 4 colors at a time. This is their aesthetic choice, and they're sticking to it. That's the rules. It's 10% off right now, so it's like what, $11 US.
Shit, break out your CGA monitors.
Yeah, I got a bit of like Super Hexagon vibes from it, a little bit.
Yeah, no, this is Epur se muove, or and yet
Bless
it
you.
moves, but with shmup mechanics. It's how far can you crane your neck the game, but they at least have the option to lock the screen in place, and the slug moves, but the level stays put. So yeah, that's nice.
That kind of, I don't know. To me, that kind of ruins the fun. I understand why they put that in there because like people would freak the fuck out. Like, why don't you have this? But also, come on.
I want to give them props, man, for OSs like Ubuntu 14 or similar. So what are some similar like era of Ubuntu 14? When was Ubuntu 14 released? What year?
2014, right? Like that's the number code is the so 2014 would have been
Would have been
Fedora
Linux Mint
13, 14? maybe Fedora 5, not maybe Fedora 15 is a little too new for that.
April 17th.
Fedora 16, 17, 2015 was Fedora 17.
Okay,
I think.
Okay.
1404 LTS. No one's going to take you up on that challenge. We'll run something newer on it.
No, it's not running on like Slackware 2, man. What the fuck? This game is crap.
Ladies and gentlemen, for something that is for better or for worse, we're probably going to try this out in the after show. Is our next game, which why not? Why not's all I'm going to say is when I saw this show up. We're talking about Forklift Racer. It's already got mixed reviews. It's early access, it's free, so it's realistic handling online multiplayer. Offers you an experience like no other. You can customize your forklift and play with friends and race to a finish line. All factually true once you get up and running. And hey, you know what? Somebody took the best part of Shenmue and put it on Steam.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. Yeah. This is very accurate. OSHA, don't give a damn. Forklift spitting.
Do they have forklift jousting? That's what I want to know.
Forklift up to ramp. What? How high? Oh, and you got turbo powered.
Yeah, turbo. So I saw this and I'm like, didn't we talk about this before? This is not to be confused with fork drift, which is for drifting your forklifts. This is simply for racing them. Yeah. Yeah,
this looks a lot like Pocket Cars, which was the RC car game that we were trying to find in the pre-show. It looks a lot. It's got that generic racing game that you can probably buy the assets from in one of the stores.
Pedro, you wait until you actually launch
UE5,
this.
right?
Let me just go ahead and make this very clear. These screenshots are choice.
Right. Okay.
Once you launch the game, you're like, this looks nothing like Pocket Cars.
So
Good times. All right. Okay.
It looks like it's like UE4, UE5. That's that about right?
It feels like, oh man, speaking of like Unreal Engine, I might even stream some of this Monday. If you were a patron backer, the Deco tree for Link.
The ship of Harkanian or whatever.
Somebody remade the Deco. Is it Deco? Deku?
Deku, yes.
Deku tree and Unreal Engine 5, that entire level. And previously, it was only available if you were backing this project. I didn't even know about it, but now it's publicly available. I downloaded it, played it. It's amazing, man. I had a great time with that.
Yeah,
Both of these people
I saw you were posting
hate
about that.
Link, apparently. Like, come on, man.
I was never much of a Zelda fan, to be fair.
Ocarina of Time was the game that came with my N64, so I played a bunch of it.
Yeah, no, I'd never had the Nintendo console until I bought the Game Boy Color.
So, yeah, I might even stream some of that on Monday. I don't know. We'll find out. So,
Hey, listen.
BattleBit remastered. Yes. It's the hot new sensation. Everyone's playing it on Steam. It's the big game. It's effectively Battlefield, but with voxely graphics. And it's, yeah, a lot of people like it. Go figure. And yeah, the developers are saying that they are going to be introducing a version of a anti-cheat software that I hadn't heard of until now, which is called Face It. And
Face it,
basically,
Tiger, you hit the jackpot.
yes. It's didn't have a Linux version, so they are very well aware of what a Steam Deck is, and they would very much like people who are playing the game on the Steam Deck to be able to continue to do so. So good on them, very good. So I started looking into Face It, and apparently it was created as an MLG ESL Master League Gaming Esports League sanctioned anti-cheat. This was introduced at the height of the CSGO esports cheating scandals in 2016. The regular version is exactly the slimy, draconian, ultimately useless and redundant kind of anti-cheat that makes me want to shout, why? It's they describe it as an application
sounds like
that
a bunch
runs...
of extra words for effective.
An application that runs while you're playing one of our protected games like CSGO, so Punkbuster, a kernel module driver that's loaded at boot, Ring 0, and a server-side SDK that ensures communication between the client and server happens in a trusted and secure manager. Ooh, they're re-implementing SSL on their anti-cheat. Obey citizen. Yeah, no. Supposedly the Linux version is going to be tamer, so they claim. So we'll see.
You put this exact same system in some bullshit Dark Souls game that you want to play. Like, you know what? You got to make sacrifices.
I'll
I'm the one who's deleted his Blizzard account. I'm the one who's deleted his Epic account. I'm the one who's very much stood for what I believe in.
But you just got pissed off on both of those occasions.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. It's nice that the BattleBit folks are like waiting for Linux to be implemented in their anti-cheat before cutting over. They could have very well just been like, "Hey, we're cutting over to the new thing. Too fucking bad. We'll push out an update when you Linux users are grovel enough," right? Like,
I think this is like got a lot more to do with the Steam Deck and being able to read the room. Like, you know what? We like money.
No, but I mean, like that's the thing, that the Steam Deck is like forcing developers to like make that call. One thing we were talking about TPM before in the pre super shows, and one thing is that like Face It on Windows pretty extensively uses TPM 2.0, and I wonder if their Linux version is going to be leveraging it as well, because it is fully supported in the kernel, and Wine can expose those APIs.
I mean, so you get TPM implemented in the Steam Deck, right?
Yes, it is on the Steam Deck. So yeah, it's very possible.
It runs Windows 11, so yes, it does.
Which is like we don't have a lot of stuff that's like really using.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of stuff using TPM on Linux like as it is, right? Like
you have to go out of your way to use it. Say if you have like full drive encryption, you can have your TPM chip decrypted as you turn on, like it does if you're using BitLocker in Windows.
Yeah.
So, but you have to go out of your way to do it. Distros still don't offer a way to just
set
that up and install, which they should.
Well, I mean, having a cryptographic coprocessor is like, it's the black box that handles all this stuff.
Can we call it a crypto bro?
A crypto pro? Yeah.
No,
but
bro.
Bro.
Yeah, it's my crypto bro.
Yeah,
it sounds better than TPM.
Crypto buddy, little purple monkey that lives on your computer. But like, is this going to be the first step of seeing like more software using it? And like, what does that mean for open source software, right? Like, because it is a black box. That is kind of the point of in TPM. So,
well, you got to give them a little bit of credit. At least they looked at like easy anti-cheat, and they're like, that's wholly ineffective.
It's too easy.
Yeah,
we just gotta install and click a box and enable a library. Like,
I still don't like people or game developers forcing the onus of anti-cheat onto literally everyone who's not cheating, because the cheaters are going to find a way around it. So the only people that this is going to affect are going to be the legitimate players who get unduly banned, which happened, which keeps happening.
You got to think about the small independent crack producer, Pedro. Like, this is going to help increase the value of their hacks.
It doesn't sit well with me. Like, anti-cheat in general just does not sit well with me.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, we got more to say on that later on. Actually, it's about time to head on
next.
Yeah, we got the news segment.
News.
You know what, that's better. Didn't take quite as much time.
Yeah, so let's talk about dolphins and other mammals of the sea.
What happened to dolphin? Basically, what we said happened. Next story. No.
What happened?
What actually? Basically, what we said. Next story. No. If you don't know, so dolphin was all lined up and was like, "Hey, we're going to be on Steam too," which everyone went like,
okay.
"Give me some popcorn." All right, get the jar out. Let's see how this fucking goes.
Go on.
And Steam came back and just kind of passed on some information like, no, we can't really have you on Steam. And, the internet did what the internet did, got its shit wrong. And, they were like, no, a lot of people believed that Nintendo rightfully would believe that Nintendo filed like a DMCA against them. That didn't happen. Steam went to Nintendo and they were like, hey, we're business partners. We got Portal on the Switch and, whatever, how this is going to work out. We're thinking about letting Dolphin, the Wii emulator, on the store. Are you cool with that? And then, Nintendo pauses punching a kitten and looks at them and goes, no, not really. And, we're got that reputation for like just going after motherfuckers, frivolous lawsuits, abusing the DMCA, and we can't help it. We're like a great white. This is what's going to happen if you let this on. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more, right? And that's basically what went down. Valve came back to the Dolphin EMU and they said, if you can get Nintendo's approval to be on the Steam store, then you can be on the Steam store, which is a very diplomatic way of saying, nope.
Happening.
And like the blog post also like details, because they did get legal counsel before they made this. They did employ the services of Voyeur Law, and them and their lawyers seem to indicate that even though they are shipping the Wii Common Key, that because decryption circumvention is a very, very small portion of what Dolphin actually does, they feel that like if this actually went to court, they can easily persuade a judge that like, hey, we're not like trying to encourage piracy, we're not trying to encourage like circumvention. You can use this to run homebrew software.
Well, that was like the internet solution, right? Like just remove the encryption key and everything's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they looked into that as well, and they said that would provide like additional problems as well in terms of like an actual implementation. But yeah, so the moral of the story seems to be Dolphin is in a legally okay spot, but Valve is not going to do business with them, and I don't think anyone will with Big Daddy Nintendo with their giant like Mario Donkey Kong hammer waiting to just smack whoever tries.
And yeah, be that as it may, that Dolphin might not be designed to break encryption, so it doesn't necessarily run afoul of the particular clause of the DMCA.
The encryption.
Yeah.
So,
but
this is just Valve. Like, we don't want this headache, dude. Like,
yeah. So yeah, it is. I too wouldn't want to fight Valve as if I was in their position. Just okay. So if I would have to fight Valve in order to get this on their store. It's a lose-lose situation no matter how you look at it. So yeah, no.
Dude,
no one's gonna be taking your Dolphin away from you though.
Unfortunately,
yeah, it's still available in all the other places.
The only way to play video games under Linux is through Steam, though, right?
Yeah, that's what that guy at SeaWorld told me.
Okay.
To be fair, that's where most of them are. Yeah.
It would have been really cool, though, if we could have had nice things. Thank you, Nintendo, for making sure that we didn't get that in this particular case.
And Nintendo's like, give us all the money.
Yeah, for give us all the money for a fraction of the library that you used to have and can't play anymore because your console is now dead.
Oh yeah, the eShop is dead. There are just no ways to get those games anymore. Thanks, Gerard. Yeah, big thank you for like buying literally all the games.
Piracy is the only way that you're going to play Wii games and Wii U games in the very short future.
Now, have you ever found a tutorial that just pissed you off?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. My all-time favorite game.
Did it ask you for your phone number?
Did it make a directory in your home door?
Didn't ask me for my phone number, but it managed to piss everyone who played it off. Fallout 2 is the game that I'm mentioning, and if you've played that game, you remember the Temple of Trials, and you remember that you wanted to just not do it, so you created a save after the Temple of Trials, which is what everyone did. But yeah, no, the Ars Technica actually has an article discussing game tutorials and how they should be skippable, which I fundamentally agree with just about everything that they say on the article. It is, the author was sort of enlightened to it by finding a mod for Fallout 4, which is called Start Me Up, which gives you a few options. You can replay the tutorial if you like, or you can just start at a fixed point during the start of the game itself after you're done with the mandatory tutorial. Fallout 4 is just the most recent one, at least till Starfield comes out. Skyrim did the exact same thing. Oblivion did the exact same thing. Morrowind did too, but the tutorial in Morrowind was so tiny that most people kind of gave it a pass. They do bring up Elden Ring as an example of a good way to do it because it is entirely optional, the tutorial on that one. So entirely optional, in fact, that a lot of people miss the drop that you need to make in order to get to the tutorial area. So there's that.
You'll learn one way or another.
I very much agree, and this is why a lot of people resort to modding games, and this is why I want Fallout 2 CE to be able to work with the Fallout 2 Restoration Project, which gives you the option to skip the Temple of Trials. Please, Fallout 2 CE people, you're awesome.
Yeah, like
just do that.
I'm getting some Pokemon Sun and Moon flashbacks. That tutorial was literally like 2 hours long of unskippable cutscenes for fucking Pokemon. I get that these games are for small children, but like, there's a way to convey your game mechanics that doesn't involve me sitting and listening to like 2 hours of cinematics. And some games, they bury choices and like important plot stuff in the tutorial too. So being able to like replace that with like a checklist or some option select dialogue, I think would be very nice, especially for games that like are members of established series that don't really change all that much, or games that are encouraging you to replay them quite a bit, like Mass Effect or whatever, right? Like there's so many choices you can make in that game. You don't want to have to go through the freaking tutorial to learn how to like shoot again. You played the game already.
No, that's part of the experience. No,
it's how I intended for it to be played.
Put an artistic vision, you fucking troglodytes.
What's gonna break immersion more? Being able to skip a tutorial, or just being frustrated by the fact that you have to go through the tutorial in the first place, right?
Artistic.
but my integrity as an artist.
Have you ever like just quit a game because the tutorial was like pissing you off too much? I had this happen this week. I downloaded what was it called? Naraka. That just recently went free to play, and I'm like, hey, let's go find out whether or not this runs under Linux. It was free to play, does run under Linux, but about 30 minutes into the tutorial, which here's something you got to keep in mind. Not everything should be skippable in this case. If you're playing a online free-to-play game or just an online, I want everybody else in that arena or whatever passes for that world to at least have the basics down. Maybe it shouldn't take 30 minutes to get everything down, but they were really hammering the mechanics home on this, and I'm like, I'm finally done. It's like, no, now put them all to use. I'm like, I'm out. Alt F4. Maybe I can come back to it, but stuff like that, you got to strike that balance. You know, that was just like too long for me to care, but I want that system in place, especially for a free-to-play game. And usually it wouldn't take that long to hammer it out. Now, I think, strangely enough, I'm going to give praise to the game that is the same game TM for like the last 4 games. Assassin's Creed. Modern Assassin's Creed. Shockingly good job, because how many times have we joked like, oh, look, only 2.5, 3 hours, then we got the title drop. What's the game doing before the title drop? That's the game saying, all right, your tutorial's over. Like, we've taught you everything while you've been fucking around, playing with stuff without you realizing it. Like, you know how to play the game now. We've determined if you can get to this part in the game, you've got all the basics down.
You brought up online games, and yet, ironically, those usually MMOs are the ones that do the best job with the tutorial because they know that people are going to create multiple characters. So they want to reduce
most
the
MMOs,
friction.
it's like you just click on the thing, right? You click on the mouse and you wait.
Yes, but before you even get to combat, most MMOs actually give you the option. Do you want to skip the tutorial, or you just don't talk to the tutorial NPC and you never even see it? Because they know that people have multiple characters and they want to reduce that friction as much as possible. So,
I want to bring something up though. What about the ability to jump into a tutorial at any point? Because one problem that I run into, and I know a lot of people do as well, is you're playing a game for a while, you get pretty far into it, and you put it down for whatever reason, and then you get your free time back, and you're like, I'm gonna pick up where I left off. I have no idea how to play this fucking game
Every
anymore.
button on this controller does something, doesn't it? Oh,
right.
Shit.
So having a refresher, but like making that optional, being able to jump into that at any time, as opposed to like locking the front of the game to have that. Like, I think something in that space is probably like the middle ground.
We need to pass legislation X to skip, unless it's online.
Cyberpunk actually does
Cyberpunk.
It has the little chip, the tutorial chip, that you can just slot in at any time and replay the tutorial. Yeah.
I think that's a good way to do it. And, like, most of the times you get like super sweet, quick to the point of like, do this, all right, have fun. And people are going to come down both ways on this particular topic. They're like, I want a little bit of hand holding. Oh, too much hand holding or not enough. No one's ever going to be happy with this. But having just a general option to skip through tutorials, or to what Jordan said, without having to create a new character, being able to go back and have a refresher course is always part of good game design, in my not so humble opinion.
It's not a good part of game design.
Piracy, Jordan. Evil, filthy Linux pirates.
Oh yeah, Yar! No, de novo. You know them. You definitely don't love them. You loathe them even. They're determined to prove that de novo doesn't reduce performance for games, and they have gone so far. They put out their own numbers. Everyone's like, yeah, right, buddy. Sure, you've investigated yourself and determined you've done nothing wrong. Absolutely. But now, so
I've always wondered what de novo looked like. That
right. It's some eyes wide shut shit. But yeah, so now they're looking at getting external third parties to run benchmarks for software to conclusively prove, hey, de novo doesn't cause a performance impact. Which, if that's true, that is very nice. Good on you, de novo, for like unfucking your DRM. It doesn't fix the other problems about DRM. The article mentions that there are several games available on Steam right now that have for almost over 2 years now are unplayable due to busted games with Windows Live integration. So there's stuff like punishing legitimate users, blocking people out from playing games that they legitimately own due to easily circumventable software issues. Yeah, like just nuking performance on a game is like one of the more minor crimes of DRM here. It's certainly an inconvenient one, but that's I guess this is what people are mad about now, I suppose.
Like when you think about it, I think the best thing for Denuvo is, especially recently, that they've really hammered home this is now a 100% subscription service. Developers, and we better get that check every single month or that shit's gone. That's a real problem. And by a problem, I mean an awesome thing. The best thing I can say about this is that it goes away. And, in this interview, who was it, ours? When they were talking?
PC Gamer.
Well, we're on PC Gamer, but the actual source is from Ars Technica. Yeah. Thank you, Otherven, for reading that. They're talking about performance loss, and they used words like a small amount, roughly 6.7. The fuck, since when is 6.7 a small amount? When you're talking about performance, like that could be like, maybe I'm buying this GPU or this CPU. Why? Because it's 6.7% faster. Like, that's more than a rounding error.
Yeah, that's a generational increase.
That's the difference between
NVIDIA and you release a 4060.
57 and 62 FPS. How about that? How about that? Has there been a game recently that we can think of? I think fortunately, Proton's always done a good job.
Yeah, by the time that Proton got to where it is, Denuvo was already a solved problem in Wine. So we had the exact same issues that people had, which was when Denuvo, the servers went down for an entire weekend and people couldn't play literally every game that had Denuvo. That was a problem. Or when they released a busted version that made it so if you had an Intel Alder Lake CPU, you couldn't play a Denuvo game at all. I'd very much like to see a one-to-one comparison on the exact same hardware, same software, with the only difference being whether or not Denuvo is baked in and running or not. Or, even better, I'd like to see that with the old versions, not the new versions that they probably most definitely have fixed the issue that was causing the performance issues, that they're very confident now won't happen anymore. We'll see about that.
I got an idea. How Microsoft's looking to do a mobile operating system, for the Asus ROG and shit like that, like a gaming edition of Windows, comes with Denuvo baked in to the kernel. How about that?
Denuvo S?
Yes.
Home edition. Because fucking Microsoft.
Starter edition can only run 3 programs at a time.
Windows 7 Starter. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Microsoft, call us. We're full of these ideas. They're brilliant.
Yeah. We're evil geniuses. Absolutely. Well, I guess we gotta talk building the city on rock and roll.
One last thing before we get out of here. We always like to, if we catch a nice, interesting open source game, we want to throw it in front of all of you. And this is Egregoria. Yes, a 3D city builder with a twist. What's the twist? That's never grid. That's the first thing you say, city builder. You're like, yep, let's draw those some city square checker marks and lay some pipes, lay some power. No grid on this. Look at this. Still in early development, but it's looking good. I want you to think Skylines, but with a more focus on simulation and less game. And of course, it's done in Rust because it's 2023 and we got to do everything in Rust. I like it. I like it mainly because of this. Every individual in this game, all of your denizens, they have their own thought models built into them. They're going to get up to shit. Doesn't that tickle some of your mad overlord minions? Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, the game says on the Discord that there's a real big focus on the logistics element of city management. So yeah, making sure that things get adequately supplied and staffed and stuff. Certainly one way to do the city builder.
Jordan has got PBR shaders
for Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh.
Probably not, but it is now.
I don't know. I've never actually drank a Pabst. I have no idea.
You're not. Every can tastes different. Don't worry about it.
All right.
At least the current version has some graphical overhauls. apparently the previous versions, everything looked a bit flatter. They have the comparison on that's the new graphics, and the previous ones are, well, a lot less impressive.
But it's good.
Hey man, I'm like Willy
it's
Wonka, and like this is my candy factory. And that's where the Oompa Loompas live.
on their rustfmt.toml, apparently last year they updated it to the 2021 edition in Clippy. So is there Clippy in this game?
I don't know, man. It's wow, it's frighteningly small, man. 26 megs if you want to download the and it's got build instructions for Debian-ish. Like, did you ever play the City Builders? I played SimCity 2000 on a Mac, whatever the hell it was, in the maybe super early 90s, because that was the computers we had, and that was the one game that they would let us play.
Yeah, SimCity
Kaisar 3. That was the one I played the most.
I think it was SimCity 2 for me.
Reticulating splines.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, I take that back. Also, we also played a game called Encarta. Because it was a simpler time.
I too had Encarta 95, yes.
Yeah, the Encarta game. Like, the search for motion video on the computer.
We were desperate for any sort of, like, entertainment on the classroom computers, man.
You know, in all fairness, I probably learned a lot. We were just, like, looking through stuff. Like, we were unintentionally educating ourselves, like, playing with a computer. Good times.
I mean, like, honestly, like, Wikipedia takes a lot from Encarta in terms of, like, you can just click around and learn shit. So, like...
Do you think you can still buy, like, a full... Like, did you have those? We had those, like, when I was young. My mom had a full, like, encyclopedia set.
Like a world book or something?
Like dead trees, dude. Like, it was a big chunky shelf.
Well, she actually bought the updated version of the one she had as a birthday gift for my dad years ago. Yeah, the big encyclopedia.
Yeah. Dude. Like, that's gone. That's gone with, like, phone books, too, right?
Oh, no, they dropped a phone book off in front of my door.
How big is a Toronto phone book? Jeez.
Well, it's
how many?
It's all businesses. It's no longer residential stuff.
Anymore.
So it's all like yay big.
Okay.
It's all the business listings.
Because I know back in the early 2000s, we had 2 for Atlanta. Like
Volume A, Volume B.
Yeah.
See, Portugal, admittedly it was a 3,000-page one, those pages were thin. But yeah,
again,
it was a
let's bring
chalk
back
boy.
scrolls. That could have been a dope-ass scroll.
Yeah.
For all of Portugal.
Hey, man, if it works. Jordan, we need to have a little talk about our hate mail that Pedro's going to tell us all about. If I want to send some hate mail to the show, maybe you said something that was correct, and I want to take the other side of the argument.
I want to be confidently wrong.
What if I want to give my phone number to Blizzard?
Well, you can give your phone number to us. We got a voicemail box.
Oh yeah, we do have that one.
Dude, we do. I mean, hit us up on Spotify. Press a button, and apparently it's a lot of like difficult shit after that. But press that button, get started. We get trapped in our ecosystem, right?
We've gotten exactly one voicemail.
That first setup for a voicemail takes some doing, but after that, it's just a button press away, maybe. If you'd like to send us some things that we'll actually read, go to LinuxGameCast.com. There's a contact button you can press. There's a form you got to fill at the bottom of that page. There's a bunch of warnings at the top that you should read.
There's no warnings at all, man. It says, hey, check this out. If you get a question or feedback for the show, that's neat. Pick the right show in the drop-down menu. Do it. If you want to come on a show, we'd love to have you on this show or on Wednesdays. If you get an open source project you want to put all over our face, chest, and neck, we would love to see it. If you're a crowdfunding campaign, however, make sure you got a Linux build of whatever you're trying to hawk, or we're not going to acknowledge that this is not going to be real. It's not going to happen on this show. And in closing, Your Honor, press releases. There's an email address on there. Use that email address.
Okay, all warning, singular.
Yes. It is in all caps, though, at the bottom.
Reading is hard.
And Pedro, to make you feel, I was being very stern when I typed that.
So, Heinrich. All right. Well, we got one bit of hate mail this week from they're talking about the truth about desktop Linux. The truth is out there, man. They say desktop Starnix sucks for no skills. I had CDE rocking in the 90s. I have had a black box setup that's better than anything Microsoft or Apple has ever made. GNOME now can be prettier and more functional with minor tweaks than anything anyone else is offering. And if you were an E fanatic, Enlightenment has been better than anything Microsoft has made for y'alls. The only thing you can really bitch about is X versus Wayland, and even there, X isn't bad. Linux is beating Windows in some games with AMD hardware now. Granted, Windows is a joke, so using the hardware better isn't some huge feat.
I'm confused. So it starts off by saying, desktop Linux sucks for no skills, and then Linux is great?
Yes, I understand what it is. Thank you for leaving a comment. This was left on Odyssey. So, you can leave a comment there. Let's do it. I understand this. You got to read through it right. No skills is a new word we have to inject into our vocabulary. That means,
yeah, I know. The no skills are the normies.
So you're being dumb on purpose.
No, it sucks for no skills, and then
desktop Unix sucks for no skills. For people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, desktop Linux doesn't work for them.
Windows desktop doesn't work for them either.
No one.
Have you seen the types of people that can use when you deal with them day in and day out? You
That's how I know. It doesn't work with Windows either. No skills just have no skills.
Yes. Yeah, okay. The difference is they get handed the Windows.
Yes, we give them the Windows laptop and say, "Here's the service desk," and then they email says, "Laptop won't turn on." Hit the power button.
They expect different results. And if you handed no skill a Linux desktop or a Linux laptop, you're like, "You got the camera going? All right, good. Here you go."
I mean, you could theoretically do it. Like the man pages are all there.
Oh, it is all there. And it depends on what flavor you land on.
Together, but like, yeah.
Desktop Linux, I mean, that was that was the title of last week's video because we were talking about the person who installed Hollow ISO.
Hollow ISO, yes.
Using that as a desktop. Where's Linux at on the desktop? Do you come to desktop Linux in 2023 with preconceived notions? Of course you do, because you're fucking human. Don't even put fingers down off the keyboard. What are those expectations? I am so far removed from that. This is not a humble brag. This is not ego or anything. This is genuine 100% curiosity. Makes my life harder because I don't know where people are at and when they're coming to Linux in 2023 when I'm sitting like, I need to make a guide for these motherfuckers. What are you expecting?
To go to the website, download the exe, and run it. That's what people want to do. Which is bad. Everyone who knows even a little bit about IT knows that's a bad idea.
Linux desktop drivers.com, and we're gonna mimic all these sites, and it's just gonna link to a Flatpak.
Or instead of a Flatpak, it just links. It's a clever link that opens the terminal and writes down the commands. Just push enter.
Yes, let's teach people good habits on Linux. Like right.
So that's what we need. We need a website full of exes that are actually shell scripts that when you run them give you.
Yes. We rename the flatpaks.exe, so they think they're downloading drivers.
That's what I mean, right? My friend put together like a shortcut for installing Tailscale on the Steam Deck, and it's literally just all done through the desktop shortcuts. There's just like executes like a terminal command, and away you go. And like that's perfectly acceptable as like just getting shit up and running. I don't know about preconceived notions about a Linux desktop.
I think you expect like 1-to-1 because I think it would be reasonable to expect like to have a 1-to-1 parity. Or damn near makes no difference between macOS and Windows as far as application availability being from the vendors themselves. What do you get? You get your YouTube, your Spotify's, Steam.
I don't know, because like I wonder how much these people would struggle if you just like stuck a Mac in front of them and asked them to like do something as well, because you're going to run into like similar things. Like you don't use the same techniques on Macs to solve the problems that you do on Windows. There, to a lesser degree, you can kind of do that on Linux, but like,
bro, I'm a Windows user. All right, I can figure out Mac, man. What the fuck? I got this, bro. I'm going to go install 2 Linuxes. Just because you said that.
Man, as a casual Mac user, the amount of shit I have to Google for like basic stuff, like you should just be able to do this, right?
Yeah, Google, it's like Google. This is actually an option in the GUI on KDE, GNOME, whatever. Why is this hidden? And why do I have to use the terminal on fucking Mac OS to do something basic.
Why do I need to install a third-party application to change the output that a fucking like an audio speaker that a program is using, right? Like, there's no Pavu control on Mac, except if you install Pulse Audio and like set up Pavu control.
Yeah.
Write us. I want to read this next week. If you got some thoughts and allegations for this, because especially if you're newish to Linux, and by that I mean like maybe you've only been using Linux for a decade. Like, how does it feel? What do you look for to desktop, and what desktop have you picked, especially for your gaming machine? Like maybe this is the thing with Linux. So there's so many, like, it's not fragmentation. You call it fragmentation, I call it choice, and choice is important to me. So many different desktops to choose from. Do you think there's a maybe a little whiff of like choice paralysis going on here?
Oh, absolutely. Like 100%. Like what distribution, what hardware, right? Like there's there are so many of these minor choices, and if you're new to it, then like you may not even know what questions to ask.
Oh God, no!
And you think that those actually matter when most of them don't. Really?
Well, can you imagine? It's like, so let me explain to you the differences between X and Wayland.
That's the big one. Admittedly, currently, that is the big one because Pulse Audio, Pipewire kind of solved that problem.
The difference between AMD and GitHub HTML.
Yes. How to install an HTML file on your Linux machine?
Might want to install fonts.
Yeah.
Never have I been verbal with a video before. Outside, like
right.
Like outside of making a joke when we're hanging out in meat space. I'm like, yeah, right. That squeaky Litus, not regular Litus, got me to say the fucking what to that video, like pointing at them. I'm like, what is going on here, man? I don't know.
Or, if you are a Windows user and you somehow ended up listening to this, tell us what it is that's stopping you from using Linux. What's the thing that you ran into that said no?
Or better yet, if you're thinking about using Linux, what are some of your preconceived notions? I'm very curious because there's a lot of like.
What the fuck are you doing listening to this show?
I don't fucking know. You were plopped in front of here by someone unwillingly.
We understand Morris sometimes.
You get from Clockwork Orange, right? You're hooked up to the Ludobigo machine.
It's like, bitch, I wasn't. No, it's on some speed. Fuck off.
But yeah, I'm curious how much of it is just like the recycled Microsoft FUD that like every fucking I would use Linux but thread.
90% of my games would work under Linux.
Right, like it's always the same talking points that have like haven't been valid for like. Well, 10
it starts with
years,
a want. Usually curiosity, or like I think the biggest fallacies that I see repeated is, man, if Windows doesn't stop doing this, I'm finally going to switch to Linux. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. We know you're not. Sure, it feels good to scream. It feels good to get, scream frustration, but like, leave Linux out of this. Like, you ain't going nowhere.
But yeah, no, I'm curious what other kind of notions people have that aren't that.
Let us know. Until next week.
Oh, do we gotta plug stuff?
Oh yeah, I guess we do.
Got plugs.
Yeah, yes. we it's a little premature.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it quick. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to support what we do, head over to LinuxGameCast.com, smash that support button, fam. You will find a vast cornucopia of nonsense to help us out. We appreciate each and every little bit of it. This week, we need to thank Nubbin and Gamatron for those resubs, and also want to thank PT Dave for dropping 5 gift subs on top of that, and a new Patreon executive producer, Ian. And here's something real important. If you just found yourself a Twitch sub and you're like, hey, what's going on? Link up to our Discord. That's where we're hanging out the other 6 days of the week, doing our party and things. We get Amazon wish list, all the other things that you would expect. And Pedro, you need to thank somebody one last minute.
Arthur, he got me Slayer's X Terminal Aftermath Vengeance of the Slayer.
Oh, pick a font and stick with it? Yeah.
Brilliant. All right, everybody. Time for those credits. Maybe. Can we do credits?
Press the button, Frank.
We're going for that again because I didn't have time. Because I didn't have power when I got home.
Milk needs more calcium. Brought to you by Raised by Wolves. Also being removed off of HBO Max. Gotta thank the lovely, lovely people flying out into space. I'm in a little tiny box right now. We gotta thank Omegas, Artheron, our advisors. We gotta thank our executive producers. We got Bob Ramp, Scott Michaud, Atomic Ass, Mike G, Drummer, Pebble, Tomasz Hakim, David Eshep, and Ian. And we got our little Nicky fan, Super Destote, Empty, Glorious Eggy, and Blasphemia.
We got Sea Monsters, there Renault, Rider X, Machina, Trudgy, Veritanuda, Justin Nubbin, Darkwing, System T, Dancing Joe, Ogi1, and Kyrilla.
I just realized Jordan was little.
Yeah,
Death
so tiny.
Devils, Nova, Basil, Chad, Romeo, Marcin, Renee, Leonard,
That means you can go on an adventure.
Benjamin.
Oh,
Doom to that one. There you go. Steven B, Dirty
I'm
D,
Jordan Swag, I do what I
Gamatron,
want.
Dodgers, Etherus Gaming, Rue, Turnover,
have done that.
Enfox,
It's gonna be a pain in the
Spine,
ass to
Isle of
get line
Hope,
knocked out.
Jello, Piper, and Aromatic Dev.
All of the beautiful party people making this show possible. We appreciate it. Couldn't do it without your support. Thank you so much for letting us do what we do. Also, all of our fine upstanding cannibals on this blinking wall of nonsense. Behind me, picked up things for our studio. Carl, Mike, Arthur, and Linux New, Aldius, Noctilus, John Eshep, Gamatron, you know it, DSN Joe, Aromatic, Dev, and Kaidura. Ladies and gentlemen, another Linux game has been cast. Until next
I'm going to
week.
cast your game.
I'm gonna game your
Do
Linux.
it, coward. Die to fire.
I need a casting sofa first.
Wait, a casting? See,
casting
you're not
couch.
a wizard. I'm not falling for that again.
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
This is my casting couch. Like,
This,
wizard, witch,
this is my
burn
casting
him.
broom.
We're gonna get out there. There we go.
We did it.
Yeah, dude, your casting couch, and everyone's like, "Oh, I get it." And you're like, "No, it's magical, homie. What the fuck are you perverts talking about?" This is part. It's integral to my spells.
It's from where I sit to cast my spells.
Right? You weirdos! What are you talking? Oh my god, that's what you're talking about?
Man, I've been down the Noble Knight Adventures rabbit hole on YouTube.
The
Like-
Noble Knight Adventures.
Yeah, he's like a dude who like makes like meme videos. He dresses up as like a knight and a wizard, and it's like he's done like a couple Elden Ring
A
videos and
mosquito
stuff.
and a beetle.
Yeah. He's got a mustache. He dances a bunch, dressed like gnomes and shit. I don't know. It's
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
down.
yeah, like
Does he do anything other than that? Does he have a plot or a reason for existing? He just wiggles in front of a camera and fucks off.
yeah, dressed as a wizard or a knight. Yeah, it's kind of
Like,
that's kind of his
Does
kind
he
of his
say
shtick.
anything? Or?
Oh yeah, like there's like skits and stuff.
Okay, all right. And so
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
comedy thing.
Yeah.
All right, now we're filling in the smalls. All right. Steam Deck is still unchallenged. Yeah, it is.
I challenge the Steam Deck to a children's card game.
Asus could have. I'm pretty sure if they had access to SteamOS, they'd probably load that up as
Let's
well.
be perfectly honest. Asus has already forgotten they released handheld.
They can't
that was
because it's melting the micro SD cards.
Oh,
The way that the fans are oriented, it's sending a bunch of hot air down to the micro SD card slot, and they either eject by themselves or they get stuck inside and then they melt.
well, they get stuck inside when they're not at the appropriate temperature. Because I was watching a streamer who's like, "Yeah, I decided to take this thing back, but I couldn't get my SD card." I was like, "What did I do? I opened up Halo and just let it sit there for 20 minutes. Then I knew I could get my card out."
Yeah, they either auto eject once it gets stupidly hot, or once instead of auto ejecting properly, they get stuck in and then they start to melt. And
yeah, like that's one thing that like all these Steam Deck competitors are like, oh yeah, we have like a much more powerful CPU, much more powerful GPU. We're clocking it way higher. Like, yeah, but Valve had the thermals considered with the machine. Like
The battery life.
yeah, like the Steam Deck already kind of runs pretty hot. Like I think they kind of hit the edge of that like heat performance battery life. Like
They pushed the
axis,
envelope
right?
as far as they could within reason, right?
Yeah,
And, and here's another thing that seemed like it had custom printed silicon.
yeah,
Like, that chip was purpose built, and they had the exclusive chip for a minute, right?
Yeah, the Z1 Extreme is just the 7840U, but with a different name.
You snozzed, you lost, Rohit.
What do you guys thought about it? Like, that was an hour and, geez, how long was this? Hour, 12 minutes, 25 seconds, and 11 not seconds.
Yeah, we really do have it kind of dialed into an hour.
We're going to do an hour no matter what. There's no, like, you give it 2 stories somehow, we're like, what? How?
Yeah, we'll go on some tangent and
Goblins, all right, no, all right.
Yeah.
Didn't that actor kill a person?
I mean, who was that? What was the name of the movie?
Ferris Bueller?
Okay. That actor killed somebody?
Yeah.
Like, serial killery or like...
No, he like hit him with a car.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally?
I think it was like a drunk driving thing. Or like impaired driving, and he got off.
Yeah. When visiting Ireland in 1987, Matthew Broderick accidentally killed 2 women in a car wreck.
Okay, so we got like some manslaughter accidental, not like...
Yeah.
Okay. That hits differently. It's always good to look these things up. I'm like, shit.
Right. Are we talking O.J. Simpson, or are we talking like, yeah?
Like, it's like Hello Clarice type shit. Like, damn. You're gonna miss a 3rd week? Why do you keep missing weeks, man?
Which concerts are you going to, Rohit, lately?
Tell me why.
I mean, like, I wouldn't bet money against that, no. Let's see if, we're gonna try Forklift Racer, see if we can even get this damn thing to connect. We'll light up the after shows if anybody wants to pop in and play with us. But one of the ideas of doing the Power Hour is we're going to have time to do an after show where it's not like, hey, look, it's 12:30. Okay, let's play something for 10 minutes and call it a night. Now we can play something like 12, 13 minutes and call it a night. There's a link for everybody.
Gotta install that, don't I? Work.
That's how it works most of the time.
No,
unless we get this web-based right.
Yeah. Listen, I pay my money every month for Stadia.
What if you can launch your VM that launches Stadia and streams? Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, the clock never goes past the cutoff date.
Do I have Discord in here? Yeah, I do. Right.
Oh, no. I'm like, my credit card is being charged. It's not going to Google. I don't know who it's going to.
Oh, dude, I found out, is your YouTube music thing grandfathered into the price? Because it went up again and mine didn't.
I don't know, because I got my YouTube music just from Premium, so...
Yeah, mine, I get the, I guess it was called YouTube Red back in the day, or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
It's still under $20, but they raised the price now where it's like $14.99, but mine's still 12 something, I think.
Okay. Oh, I gotta double check on that. I think I got hit with the price increase.
It's under 20, which is that's when I'll notice something on the statement when it starts with 2 and it's 2 digits. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, right, Proton. Right.
Proton.
Fork. Why can't I type fork?
What do you mean, Whisker Menu? This thing down here? This thing up here? Why would you have your taskbar and your programs constantly taking up screen real estate when they could just disappear and get out of your way? That's the real question.
What version of Proton did you use, Vin?
Oh, Lord. Probably 8. We're checking. Okay. Give me a sec. Properties.
Oh, wow, that's a 3 gig download for just changing from Linux to Proton.
Yeah, just download the whole thing again.
Yep. I mean, that's most of the time when you switch to Proton, right? It's got to re-download the entire.
All right, if you're currently listening to us and the live channel, we're going to be over in the after shows, and if you want to continue listening or if you'd like to participate, that's where we be.
Oh god!
Most games though, you just when you change from the Linux version to Proton, it just downloads like 3 or 4 files along with the main exe, which is a teeny tiny chunk. This one's the full game.
Oh yeah, this is like going to be maximum jag.
Maximum.
If this works, like we're really deep into like if this works, it'll be interesting. Do I have a 4-way part 2 shot, 2 4-shot webcast? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, anybody's get about. Have a great rest of your week. I'm gonna try to start this.
We got Ogiwan. He doesn't usually show up on the Saturdays.
Ah. We can't hear you, or you can't hear us just yet. So there you go. Yeah, I've been Linux shaming him. So see, it works off. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's usually Friday crew, so like, I don't talk to him ever.
Yeah, we got like a whole group of people like you're unfamiliar with. It's like, yeah, these are old friends. George's like, who? Like people think
I don't know who the fuck these people are. Yeah,
strangers.
Whatever. Stranger danger.
Let me go ahead and click that in, and
I hear voices.
There
Hello?
you go. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not bad.
Live.
Okay.
Loud and independent.
Yeah, guess so.
Lied loud. Lied. Ooh, that would suck, dude. Lie sucks. You wouldn't want to get lied. Somebody sprinkling lye on you? You ever got lye?
Lye soap. Yeah.
Dude.
God, that sounds horrible.
But those good old
this
boys
is,
drinking lit
this is
whiskey and
native.
lye.
Okay.
It is native, but launch that natively at your own risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I launched
I
it
mean-
natively and it stopped.
Okay.
Maybe it plays a little nicer on AMD than NVIDIA.
Yeah, that's
Apparently
what I was thinking, maybe.
It required a interaction with the TTY, so...
Yeah, no, I just alt tabs like, nope, goodbye.
Well,
Okay, yeah, it's
It's hitting my
Yeah.
machine hard.
it's
Whatever the Linux version's doing, it's not doing terribly well.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
need to
I
lock
don't
it
have
to
mouse
60 FPS.
control
'cause,
anymore.
That's
Okay, hold on, I got a laptop.
No! Okay, stay there. Okay. Let me see if I can dial down some of these settings for this graphical juggernaut.
Yeah.
I saw the like in the menu. It's like 130 something FPS. Why is the GPU making that much noise? Let's let's just lock the perps on that one.
Do we have an option for that?
Nope. I have
VSync.
to. Yeah, I quit the game and I'm looking for the Mango Hut command so I can just copy paste.
What the hell's Lumen?
I have no idea.
Lumen?
Lumen.
Isn't that the lighting engine in Unreal Engine 5?
Well, whatever I did, it just fucking crashed. All right. Maybe we're going to be playing the Bomberman game. I don't know. Let me see if we can get back in
All
here.
right, yeah, it's using 100% CPU.
Yeah.
Not bad, very efficient.
It's my CPU's at 80 degrees Celsius. It's not happy.
All right, Kill-9 did it.
I tried to run it natively and it didn't work as expected.
Yeah.
So now we're
Yeah,
going
like-
Proton.
Yeah, I had to Kill-9 it over SSH.
When Vin said run this in Proton and explained why, I was like, I'm not even gonna fuck with the Linux native.
Well, I had already started it.
Yeah,
All right, well,
um,
let's see. What version of Proton
Go
are we
fast.
gonna use?
I'm doing Proton experimental because,
Me too.
yeah,
I'll just do Proton 8.
I too am running Proton 8.
I don't suppose.
Let's see if this includes.
Oh, now I have to re-download the game.
Yeah, when you switch, yeah. That's what download the Windows version.
Can I host?
What is it doing?
See if you can join, Pedro. I don't know how you would join. Find a game?
I can't even
Show
see you in
active
the
game.
friends list.
No active games.
Oh,
Maybe I
dear
need to be
God.
online.
Pedro's
Sure.
multiplying. Oh God.
Join.
Hey,
I saw one active game. Hey, is that you?
I mean, come
Yes,
on.
it is.
3. Oh man, we're all flying in now. Okay, this is going to be a quick check before we.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, controller works, kinda.
It does?
Do we have game
Yeah.
audio?
We're still waiting for the players to come
Oh,
in.
yeah, yeah.
So.
What?
Oh man. Press confirm. Sure.
What? the hell? I got just.
It
I
says
just
go.
got booted.
Go.
Get wrecked, noobs. Pedro, slow down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Come back here.
I.
It's kind of dramatic for a forklift race.
I mean, Tanks has the fucking.
No.
Oh, I don't know what to shoot.
man,
The things.
I'm missing out.
You
I
don't
want
shoot
this
it.
to
They
keep
just
going.
trigger. All right, gotcha.
This is just a test. We're gonna do a roll run in a second. This
I
is
just caught a glimpse of the video.
we got to check out this. Make sure it's got rollback netcode. Okay, what's this? Ah, that's a bomb apparently.
Okay, so if you lift, you don't just so much decelerate as you immediately stop.
Well, my acceleration is bad.
Yes, it's a forklift. I don't know how to shoot the pickups.
Are you on a controller?
No.
Oh, good luck.
I'm just going to start hitting buttons
Oh no!
around walls.
Oh no! Oh no! Careful! Careful! So we're getting feedback. Green coyote. I'm assuming.
It put me back to the menu. And yes, we are getting feedback.
Yeah.
Thank you. Multiplayer show active
Oh, I want
game.
this. What is this? Oh, and I missed it.
Is it like Mario Kart power-ups?
I'm skittish, dude. Like the first one I got, like it exploded and like knocked me up in the air. Oh shit! Yes. Oh no! No! Thirsty. Wow.
Why are you not letting me join?
I'm in second.
There's no
Pedro, are you in front of me?
No, the game kicked me to the menu.
Oh. All right.
Wow. It is not allowing me to join at all.
That's about par for the course for you, Mir.
Settings.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this off of UH. Oh wait, hold on. It's not even UHD. It's 1600 by 900.
I noticed that too.
It's running at 11 frames a second. What the fuck?
Okay, I need to increase my acceleration so I can just
Is
make
it
my.
using DirectX 12?
My tires are hard or soft, or how about medium?
All right, that's better.
Brakes are medium, maybe soft brakes.
Game? Can I?
Track random.
Okay.
Alright,
what
let's
if I
make it
restart
blue.
the game? Then what happens then? Will it save
More
the
bright.
game
One lap.
mode? This is so janky.
Like I said, this is going to be entertaining for the wrong reasons, but
Oh yeah, no, this is entertaining for our lovely viewing audience. Oh wait, it tried to go into windowed mode, but then it like switched to a different workspace? What? I'm so confused. Settings. Graphics.
What button does it say to pull up friends, Pedro? Options? Upper right hand corner where it says friends?
Yeah.
I got it in a window, I can't.
They have a benchmark?
Yeah, baby! You gotta optimize your forklift drive. I mean, this is serious racing. This is not your amateur fork drifting simulator.
Let's
Yeah,
see. Throttle, brake,
really.
handbrake, switch camera, raise lower fork, boost, confirm. Ah, there we go. Shift.
Oh, I just don't have controller here? Okay, I guess we're keyboard and mousing it?
Escape is pause.
Controller should work. It's just kind of iffy in the menu.
Okay.
Spectate left, spectate right.
So if I'm about to start a game, who's gonna bitch that I didn't give him any heads up?
Can I just join you through Steam? Is that
I gotta
an
start a
option?
lobby.
Okay.
Do we have anybody listening that is gonna start
Yes.
talking as soon as
I'm down.
Mir? Okay. Let's go.
Say your name. Don't be a disembodied voice.
Here.
Be a Pokemon.
Host.
There we go. Join
Don't
game.
be meow.
You got 1 minute.
I tried.
Noah.
Multiplayer. Is it gonna let me join you?
Pedro.
There we go. Okay. There's
Loading.
a mirror. Yeah.
Mm.
There's
Oh,
Jordan.
alright.
Cool.
Alright, I made it.
And a
Okay.
Mr. Alert.
This thing's gonna crash.
Yeah. Now, will the controller work or?
See if you can turn your
Yeah.
tires left and right.
No.
Yep. You're moving them.
Nope. Cannot.
You were just moving
Alright.
them.
That's
Yeah, because I tried the keyboard. And
Ah.
All right. I guess we're slumming it in keyboard and mouse
Yep.
land for now. Got. I guess can you cut the game audio for us?
Oh, you guys are getting game. Oh yeah, from last week. Give me a second. Oh, you fucking cheaters!
How do you raise the forks?
I just looked at it earlier and I don't remember.
How do I fork myself?
Use the
Whee! I don't know if this is the way to go, but I'll assume that it is.
This is I'm getting some Trackmania vibes, maybe. Oh, that was a do not touch that. Okay, I'm flying, Vegeta. I can fly.
Yes, I too went flying. Get back on your wheels
Hi, wall.
and back to the menu.
Yeah, we're gonna restart because everybody at home's watching the stream with just me driving around. So,
Okay.
all right. Can we control the weather? Is that rain?
It's like rain.
Graphics. Ride preset.
Race settings, weather default,
Weather default. There you go.
sunny.
It's
Okay.
always sunny in Forklift Land.
1 lap. So this is like finisher, winisher.
Sounds good to me.
Multiplayer. Let's go.
Alright.
Host.
Join game and then click play. That's not confusing at all. Join game again. Play? Is it letting? No, it's not letting me in.
Yeah, it's not letting me in either.
It's not showing up. Yeah.
In the active games?
I guess yeah. Show active games. Is empty. We're the only people playing it. Oh wait, no. Harbor show. When at 8? Are
There's
you
one.
on the
Yeah.
I just started one.
Are you on
Very good.
Harbor?
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think there's anyone else playing, so
There's two active games now. There's Warehouse and then there's Harbor.
I'm sure one's the Ghost.
The one that has 2 people.
I know.
Active games. They only show 1 player for me.
Well, then log into one. I'll let you know when you're in.
It's the harbor.
Okay. I'm so...
There we
There you
go.
are.
I did it.
Thank you.
See, I told you this is Shenmue. Let's get the Shenmue soundtrack.
Yeah, Sega's gonna sue somebody.
Alright, 4 people. We lost 2.
Well, sucks for them.
Yeah, it's not. I couldn't get in.
Oh,
My
Get out of my way, Jordan. Goddamn.
my shit is frozen now. I don't know what to tell you.
Tony.
Yeah, no, my game just straight up froze. Great. Alright. Great game.
holy 15 frames per second. Lips of Suna was
I got
equally as
41.
bad.
Yeah,
42.
take it off full screen and all of a sudden the FPS spikes. I wonder. Alright. I guess I'll just watch for this round.
Ah, this is the track from the trailer. No, I picked up the oil and it slowed me down. No.
You greasy forklift, you.
No, I hit a thing.
Oh shit,
and,
you got rocked.
Oh,
Ah, I picked up the oil again.
You
Ugh.
got
Oh, there it is.
damn you, forklift operator. See, what would be neat is if you could like get your forks underneath someone and like flip them.
it'd also be nice to know what these power-ups did.
No.
Well,
I
I
don't
know
know how
shit
to
is
change
boost.
gears.
Ah, yeah.
Boing. Monty Python's flying forklift.
How do I know how much boost I have? Whoa, no. Oh no, thirsty.
No idea.
Oh no, are you stuck? Are you
I'm-
stuck on the pallet?
Somebody hit me. Take me out of my misery.
Someone knock you into the water.
That wasn't oil. Why did that slow me
Ah.
down?
Oh, you can raise the forks. First
I
person.
think it's that
forking.
way. Yes, that's the. Oh, that's the end. Okay. First.
Fine.
Ah, it's-
Pedro
wow.
wins. We tried.
All right, shell shock.
Oh, you want to play Shell Shock?
I don't know what else we got. I guess we got the Bomberman thing though, right?
Yeah.
I guess let's try that. Yeah. Bomber ground.
I don't know how many people
Bomber
can play.
grounds. Grounds.
Let me see how many people can get into Bomberman.
Bomber ground.
That way.
Boombas.
That one's only like 600 megs to download, so it's fine.
Battle Royale. So that implies a lot of people.
Let's find out.
Well, that implies that that menu music is loud.
Properties for WinCap X. Boomber Groom.
Oh god, that looks like I shouldn't be watching this. I need to like cover my eyes. No.
There you go. Master volume down to 5%, and it's still a little louder than I'd like it to be.
How do we do groups? I'm a kitty cat with a baseball bat.
Detecting location. Oh no.
Where's the
Yes, I agree to their terms of
controls?
services.
Because I don't trust video games with controls. There we go. Move left. Move right.
Search?
Ah,
No.
they did bind the left and right arrows and the up and down arrows.
Party! Hey!
How long did you get stuck at the login screen?
None.
I'm logging.
Not at
in.
all.
Okay, so Alan's running into what I am. It's logging in.
Let's see, can I join Ven's party via Steam? No.
Have I created a party? No, I gotta create a party. Choose your emoji. How do I create a party?
Oh, the game exited? Okay.
Friends! Hey! What's your names?
Log
I got
in.
friend request. I don't know Eric. I don't know Bomber.
Let's try that
what's my
again.
name?
Yeah.
I'm called Bomber7851.
Oh,
Where do I change my name? There we go. Unaccounted for.
Yeah,
Free.
get stuck in a login.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Mine is unaccounted for. I'll give you the numbers in a second when it comes back.
You can just copy and paste it into Discord and we'll see.
Oh, 001. 0001.
Yeah, I'm running into the login thing.
I wonder if it's that, like, you need to set up that symlink for the OpenSSL shit.
I've
It's
already
running on a
done that.
pro-
Ben
Proton,
sent you
though.
friend request.
Yeah.
That's true.
Where are the friends?
It should be using the Windows SSL shit. Then I don't know.
Let me check what the Steam log says.
Yeah, that requires relaunching Steam, so
Friend
I
request.
guess-
Accept. Yeah.
Hey!
I guess only cool people are allowed to play this game.
Have you just tried a different version of Proton?
That's an excellent idea. Compatibility. Sure, use Proton GE, why not? Does Eggy play nice?
I am on Nobara.
Oh my god, this music.
I got 44
Oh.
lightning bolts.
Oh yeah, no, that did it. Okay.
Hey, what did you do?
I switched to GE Proton 8.4. Welcome. No, I'm not paying $30 for this shit.
Come on!
Oh, I got a
Glorious
new
signal.
animal.
All right.
Pon. Rare.
All right, what's in
An
my
optimistic
free
deer.
box?
Let's see if
I
Proton
got-
8-6 works.
Cosmetic pack. I got an acorn bomb. Cool.
So if anybody wants, I'm going to put the onus on everybody else then, because I can't sit and wait for everybody to get around to.
So what? I gotta start, and then
There. You can send a friend request to Vin #0004.
And 3 0 or 2 zeros? You said, or 3 zeros?
It's in Discord. 3.
Okay. Yep. Friend request event sent.
Accept.
Friend request.
I think.
Friends, my friends.
Oh, okay.
Kidding.
Who's Bomber?
That's me. That's me. I didn't
Oh,
change
okay.
it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Why is there two of you? Oh, one of them's offline. All right.
Oh wait, no.
Okay, I've gotten
Yeah,
2 friend
you can
requests.
change your name by clicking the animal icon on the top left of the main menu. And then the pencil next to your bomber name.
And they give you the one free name.
Now Bomber's offline.
Huh.
I
The game
changed
has
my
to
name.
restart when you change the name.
Oh, I'm not changing the name then. I should be back online.
Or, well, I mean, it just goes back to the...
I'm going to get something to drink, everybody, and when I come back, we'll see if we got this a little closer to where we need to be.
Okay.
Just to sling those friend requests to Vin #0004.
I'm Frojo #0001.
I am unaccounted for. Hashtag 00001.
Mr. Alert, hashtag 0001.
I'm Ogi1, hashtag 0001.
So there's been a couple Vens before, huh?
Yes.
That's what we've learned. There are at least Ven has at least like 3 Smurf accounts on here that he's been using to get super good at it. And he's just gonna fucking whoop our booties.
Okay, so I have Jordan and Mr. Alert. Who else said their name?
Oogie1, I sent him one.
Ogie? Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know what happened. Ven added me, and he's not on my friends list for some reason.
Very good. £17.99 for the welcome pack. No.
Alright, my bombs are now beehives.
Kitty.
I have the deer. I am the deer.
Did you change your...
You have a free loot box from the season pass. You get 2 spins of the thing. The first spin I got some lightning bolts. On the second spin I got the deer.
Okay.
Well, then you can claim a free
1.52% chance
reward
to get
from
an
the
animal.
store.
Huh.
$28 free coins. I'll take it.
I got a daily free box. I got 19 free coins. And
Connect to
Bomb
Gigantic
doublers.
Duck ID and get a big box for free.
oh man, so fucking exploitative. My God.
7.2% chance to get an animal.
Yeah, no, it's
I
only
got
that first one.
coins.
It's like that first one you get a second animal, then you don't get an animal anymore.
Blast bucks. God damn. This
Bomber 8540.
I got-
Change your name.
the like the monetization
and-
stuff is identical to the game we were playing last week.
Oh yeah.
Map card.
Like the UI is almost like 1-to-1. I wonder how much of this is just like carbon copied, like how widespread that is.
Well, it does seem to be like the same font as Stumble guys.
Yeah, like the UI is almost identical for this. Like I imagined it like Fortnite and well, I guess Fall Guys has a similar one. It's just like standard now.
So what are we looking at? Jordan's not online?
I'm online.
Did you send me a friend request?
I did. We're at it.
I see Mr. Alert. I see Pedro.
Just
should
missing
be on
Ogie
there.
1.
How do I make myself online?
Where's Nubbin?
I don't know. Pedro and I.
Who's Bomber 7470?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Then I don't know what's up.
Well, but what's your name?
I-
I'll send you a request. Don't worry about it.
Frojo 0001. With an E at the end. Yep. I mean, I'm already your friend, right? I guess I can remove you, and you can send me a new invite. Hold on, let's try that. All right, I deleted you. Send me a new one. Sent me a friend request. Okay, friend request.
There you are.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, it just goofed. Listen, we didn't pay to win enough, so we don't get to be friends.
Being friends costs $20.
Ogie, are you Bomber 7471?
No, I got booted out of the game. Going back in now.
Yeah, I see Ogi-wan as Ogi-wan. This game's a little fucky, I guess.
All right, yeah, that's going to be the rule. We'll need like a screen name. If it's just like generic Bomber, I'm not going to accept it.
I think that's fair.
Because I have no idea who's who. Hopefully this is going to be an extraordinarily fun game and it's worth all the setup.
We spend like 3 seconds and they're like, this is the worst.
Yeah, we play it for like 15 seconds. We're like, nope, all right, thanks.
I just sent you a request, Ben. It should be Ogi1 #0001.
Not certain. Ogie, is it spelled just OGIEWAN?
Yeah.
Hashtag 0001?
Mm-hmm.
Which tells us there are actually 3 other Vens.
There we go, I got
There
you.
we go. Nice.
Now watch it be like, you can play with one other person.
Yeah.
How do I, let's see.
You click the plus on the friends list.
On the friends list.
If you click the plus next to your character, and then the plus next to our name.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
Plus next to our names on the far right.
Oh, okay. Accept.
Oh, accept.
An unknown error occurred.
An unknown error occurred. What happens if I
I too
invite
got
you?
the unknown error.
Oh, is it 3 people at most? Yeah, no, I just see Ven, Mir, and myself. Is it just 3 people?
I guess it is just 3 people.
All right, Mir, you drop out of ours so Jordan can join in. I want you guys to like squad up.
Okay, sounds good.
Accept. Hey.
That's Mir, Allen, and Ogie.
Those belly buttons, man. That's a little sus. I don't like them.
Okay.
Alan, you want to invite me?
All right.
There you go. Hey. Yeah, it just, I guess it is a squad of 3.
Why do I gotta be a fucking leader? God damn it. Okay. Oh wow, that took long enough for the controller to go to sleep. Neat.
Is everything going right tonight?
Dude, we're crushing it.
Yeah.
Ogie shows up, the whole thing goes to shit.
All right, yeah. It's your fault.
100%.
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
outta here,
blaming it
man.
on me.
Hate you forever.
I'm sorry, man.
Never let me see you again.
What
I'll
do,
do better next time.
I'll eat your
do I
dog.
really have to like click here?
Oh, I guess we gotta ready up.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's what we're waiting on. All right. Pedro.
All right.
Like,
Alright,
to
everybody
be
ready
fair,
up.
there's so much like flashing shit on
Oh
the
yeah,
screen.
yeah, 100%, 100%. This is like designed to like, how can we make you click a thing to show you things to buy?
Right?
Loose
Like,
indeed
yeah.
crack.
It's not immediately obvious for a reason. Okay.
Okay. I've never even
All right.
seen
Be the
this
last
game
one
play.
standing.
Last one standing wins the fight. Oh, this is a fucking mobile game.
How dare you
No.
besmirch this? Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm so confused.
Oh, no. Get away from me.
Controller does actually work. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Watch out. Whew.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, no.
Learning buttons.
Oh, sorry, Virgil.
Oh, okay. I understand how this works.
Oh,
now.
okay. I see.
You lay bombs and then you knock them.
What is? Who's using a controller and knows what left button and right button is?
They move left and right.
Yeah, the movement is a little jank here.
We got a power up. Why? Is your special?
Oh man, yeah, I got the fucking Zelda swing. Damn.
Get
All right.
wrecked. Oh no, he hit me. Avenge me.
Avenge me, Hep Knight.
Oh, you're surrounded. Bam. See ya, buddy. Give me all
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh,
No,
all right.
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
you can take those stars. It's fine.
My head's so big right now. Okay, is there somebody hiding up here we need to go murk or what?
There's a
there's
big
one-
person.
There's one person
Oh,
alive.
Ven's the big person. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we have to like break the boxes and shit, or oh no, we just got to be last one standing. So it like as long as one of us survives, right? Like
oh, come at me, noobs.
No. There I go.
Right.
Oh, I am so smart. I just realized pieces of the level are falling.
yeah, it's a
It
battle
only
royale.
took me. It only
Oh,
took
no.
me-
Ow! Water
Oh,
hurts.
no.
Hey, this
back here.
cheating. Going down. Or up.
Stage 3. All right. Well, at least it's fucking LGC versus LGC. Looks like Team Rocket's
Bombs
blasting
are
off
falling
again.
from the sky. Whoop.
Can I leave? Am I allowed to press the button?
I thought we were on teams.
We are.
I just killed Alan.
It's a pretty rough teammate, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love hurts. All
Yeah.
right. I guess.
Okay, so
You guys finish and let's all try to ready up at one time and see if we get matched since we're 3-on-3.
okay. All right, so yeah, Mirror, Ogie, get ready. Ogie.
Yes, give me ones.
I need to go read a spreadsheet
Yes, well, you know.
on toes.
All right.
We have to click team fight, guys.
Okay.
So
Team
you gotta
fight.
go to cancel.
Go to the bottom
and-
there where it says random map.
Where it says Battle Royale, you gotta go to team fight.
Team fight.
That's why we
okay.
reversing each other, Alan.
Okay, I see.
You forced me to kill you.
Only party leader. In
Yes.
set game mode.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm at your.
I got it on team fight random map.
All right.
Again, this
Okay,
this is
alright, cool.
this is another game where controller works in game, but not in the menu for
Yeah,
some
right.
reason.
Yeah, of course. Why would that happen?
All right,
Just like the
Alan.
game last week, yeah?
Alan.
Right. Yeah.
Are your teammates rated up? Mine aren't.
Yes. Yeah, they're ready.
Ready?
Oh, born ready.
Okay, mine are ready. So let's go ahead and click ready in 3, 2, 1.
Ready, Freddy.
Don't die. That's the suggestion.
Holding melee charges your attack. Sure. Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Players found 5 out of 6.
That's what mine
Oh,
says.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what ours says too. Someone's not syncing
So
properly.
maybe we're good. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there
There's
it
the
goes.
6.
Hey. All right.
Maybe we
I
are
think-
in the
I-
same room.
Mhm.
I think it was Pedro.
We're having Truckmania flashbacks.
I am the one furthest away.
That's
All right.
close to acid flashbacks.
Nope.
Aw.
Dad. All right.
Oh.
Oh,
All
there's
right.
fucking traps and
Let's
shit.
represent.
Okay, now we have a team.
Oh, we got
Teamwork.
fucking stunned. All right.
Oh, let's go wreck his little butt.
Oh,
Get in those spikes, son. You know you want it. Oh no, get away from me though. See ya. Good help Joe down. Truly probably beating up on 3-year-olds. It's awesome. It's everything I wanted it to be. You're out. Ah. No.
oh, wahoo! All right, round 2. Fight.
Fight.
Flawless
Hit it.
victory. Yeah. Baseball.
Oh, we can charge this shit up. Oh, fuck yes.
Ow.
Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. All the wrecks.
So he's just gonna stand there and get hit? Nope. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, it does.
Boxing glove.
Bonk. Bonk, bonk.
Hey, strong bad. How do
Oh,
you
shit.
fight with... Hey, murdered. Ow.
Oh no. There's one with the big heads. Careful. Careful, Pedro.
He's got some
Oh, no.
ranged weapon.
Is that a heal? Oh shit, that is a heal. All right.
Someone just,
Oh.
just click
Got
him a
him,
few
got
times.
him.
He's dead.
He
Yeah.
Oh, he got
Lots of
himself.
bombs, Lots of bombs.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did get himself. I whacked him into the spikes.
All right.
Oh, he's got a shield. Get away from me. Big ass
Oh,
bear.
sudden death.
Hey, I got more Skinner box shit. I got a no.
That's what the game's here for. Yes.
Why does Pedro get to be a mongoose at you?
It's just a deer.
Oh man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Ow! No. Okay. Ah,
I need to be swift of foot.
I also have a
It
panda.
was worth it.
okay.
You know what? I think Pedro
Oh,
when I see
damn.
that.
Aha!
He's a sleepy
we
panda.
won.
Where the, how do I change out my skin?
Oh, I
blocking?
got a second round.
Oh.
Oh, skins, probably.
No, that's stuff for your animal. If you want to change animal, you need to unlock it first. You gotta play the Skinner box things. You have 3 loot boxes that you can open at the bottom there. No. Don't click on activate.
Got a shield. Let's move.
Just drag to the right. Yeah, no, if you go back to the beginning, there's 3 things there. Yes,
These?
drag to the right as in to show the left.
Give me a number I need to be seeing.
1.
1 more so where I was.
No.
See, this is what makes me really want to see like a full series of like Ven versus Fortnite. Like, give him a prepaid Visa with like $100 on it, and
The one guy really gives his negative fucks about cosmetics. I don't know how that's going to work out.
yeah. And then
Like,
make
I
you go
would-
through Fortnite.
I would
Make
give you
like,
that back. It's like, here's your card back. How to get that? No.
Okay, so I didn't get an animal on that one.
I got robbed, man.
Yeah, I got the beehive skin for my
Where
mom.
it says
That was
click
it.
here, you should be able to also spin that.
Pedro's he's got gambling in his blood, man. He's like, I found it all, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I followed the instructions.
Oh, man.
That's how you gamble good.
Yeah, click the boxes.
Yep.
Oh, I need some health drops. Come on.
You got Snoozy.
You got the
Aw.
panda too. Yeah,
But I don't want the panda. Pedro's got the panda. Nah.
I can change the panda to back to the
It's too late.
deer.
It's been solid, Pedro. I don't want it.
You have another box. You can try to spin that one too.
Oop.
Ow!
Oh, Alan, what
If you
happened?
scooch to the right, there's another box.
I
there.
got bombed.
Ah.
Alright, Obi-Wan. You're
You
our
just
only
got
hope.
XP. Never mind.
But I could get Bjorn.
You can. If
You can
click on
get Bjorn, yes.
Yeah, click on
You
him.
have unlocked Bjorn.
Born.
Oh, no.
So you can
And
use
yeah,
Bjorn.
Oh,
Yeah, you
he had
can
a
switch
shield.
to him if you go back to the main screen. You go to animals on the left-hand side.
All right, we gotta do this,
You got,
guys.
you got bear. You can choose.
All right, I'm a ginger now.
Select.
Yeah. Amazing. Will this help with character blindness? No.
How's this other supposed team going? I guess you guys have like back channel communications we can't hear, or are you just not communicating? Like,
Well, we're communicating with Skill. You know?
interpretive boops.
The competency. It's the special telepathy that all gamers have.
Yes. All right. I need health. Wizard needs food badly.
All right, we're just gonna play another run.
Beat the ever-loving piss out of some third graders
Fuck yeah, we are.
with their parents' credit cards.
There we go.
We'll know it's pay to win when somebody shows up with like a Tech 9 or some shit, right?
Well, apparently you can juice your stats to like do more damage and shit. So like, straight up.
Yeah, you can use gold to level up once you have enough XP. Defeat everyone from the
Alright, I
enemy
get
team.
this.
Dwarts.
Dwarf.
Alright, I'm moving.
Ow.
Oh, don't touch the water. Bad water.
Ow. Oh.
Shake and bake.
Remember, there are 3 of us, so we can hit and move, guys, hit and move.
I got 2 good whacks in.
Okay. Na.
Oh, that was...
Ow, crap, I got bombed.
That's me.
That's you. Alright, my bad.
Alright, we did
Alright.
it. We did it.
That was my B.
Yes.
We own 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Shut up, Epstein.
Listen, I'm on the plane right now.
Ah.
Oh, I got a box.
You got a box.
Wee.
And I got more kitty cards.
Oh, I got a box.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Bonk. I got bonked. No.
Oh, I hit that in the
And
face.
some coins.
Oh, spikes. Damn it.
Bonk. Bonk.
Oh, wasted that.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah. I got him. Got him.
Where? Let's go to the shop. Let's see.
Round 2.
Round 2. Begin. Test your might.
Ding, 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 ding,
Oh, he
ding,
mad.
ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, I
Come on, Falls boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah, fuzzy boy.
Oh,
Gotta get those stars.
3 coins short to upgrade my
3
cat some more.
coins short.
LGC ain't none to fuck with.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he just.
All right. 2
He went
down.
straight into the water by himself.
All right.
Okay.
That was easy.
Victory.
Yeah.
Fatality.
I'm on flawless victory. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, apparently I can get 100 coins for 19 gems. I can get
MVP
30
wasn't accounted
gems for
for.
$2.
All right, you
This
guys just want
game
to play
has-
around the tanks and call it a night now?
Hold on, I gotta unlock Bjorn.
Yes, I too unlocked Bjorn now.
Okay.
We got the Mega Shield.
Thanks.
Do I got any more shit? No. Alright, whatever. Let's get the fuck out
No
of here.
cosmetic pack.
Alright.
Hey,
Yeah,
more
let's
XP for the
shell
panda.
shock. Let's play a slightly less exploitative game.
A little bit. One of these says shell shook. Shell shock.
The game just exploits our understanding of physics. It doesn't actually
Yes.
exploit us.
Exit.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you act fast, act quick. Going, gone. Blue light. What's it? A blue light special? Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
what that's.
Attention Kmart shoppers.
What about the red light special?
Roxanne.
Yeah, right?
Maybe. No
Goddamn,
tutorial.
Jordan was on that shit.
Yep.
Boom. Hey everybody! Immediately switch games. Come over to Shell Shock.
We got tired of like being Skinner boxed.
unless we've lost them. Like no,
No, I need my dopamine hit.
I
I've
gotta
spent
convert the gems.
$3,000 already. Oh man, you ever get those like when you're doing your online banking? It's like we've increased. Do you want to an increased credit limit? And I'm like,
Oh, you're getting
fuck
to that
no.
age now, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
No,
kind of weird.
stop
Like,
it.
yeah, dude, I got more than one credit card that I can just buy a car with. I'm like,
Yeah,
get
no.
fucked.
No. I don't need that. I don't need the temptation.
I got one that is my Discover card that went like crazy. It's got a crazy high limit, but like it's got like a fucking 19% fucking interest rate on that shit now. It used to be like 2.8, and then it.
That's how they get you.
Yeah,
right?
right. And I'm like, I've never used this damn thing. I mean, how's that your plan? You didn't think it all the way through here, did you?
I have the most
I
basic
really
bitch
hate it
credit
when
card.
banks go and just up your credit limit as a thank you for being a customer without your input.
They give you the option here. They have to give you the option. You have to accept it. They can't just like throw that at you. But like every so
Except my
often, it's
tank
like
doesn't fit the
the
requirements.
number
for the
goes up,
room.
and it's like, no, I don't need to be able to spend this
What
much
didn't you
money
feed
that I
the
don't
require?
have.
What? Okay, talk again. Words.
It said my tank doesn't fit the requirements for the room
Oh, hang on.
Oh, max level
because
difference.
I'm like level
No, it's easy.
0,
It's
1.
easy. It's easy to fix. Don't worry about it.
I never played this game before.
There.
guys.
Now you can join.
Enjoy now.
Oh, I should probably not use the controller for this.
Yay!
Huzzah!
I need to do my upgrades.
Enjoy the few of us that have mana bars.
Gun
I
level.
don't know what that means, so it's awesome.
Yeah, you'll see.
All right, you'll see the
Yeah.
blue bar over
Yeah.
people.
Just see if you get on Alan's bad side when he smites you with one shot.
Track level lets you do the Skyrim horse thing, so that's always good to
I'm
invest
used
in.
to missiles in Turbo Rocket League or whatever the hell it's called.
Ogie, you'll like this
Turbo
game.
Golf. Yeah.
Yes.
I had to think. It took me a minute, man.
Oh, we almost have a full room.
Oh boy.
We do have
Ah,
a full room.
rando.
Ooh,
There's a
one
rando.
rando.
All right. You know what? Let's go with the rando. Why not?
What if you kick that guy and let me in?
Oh, okay.
I'm here. I promise.
Well, kind of last minute. I mean, traditional. I mean, typical Road. Hey guys, what's going on? Hey. Oh shit.
Watch boot that rando.
All right. How do I kick? No. Don't. Oh,
Yes. Still says join. Still says full.
yeah. Give me a second.
Yep. Don't worry
How do
about
I
it.
kick?
We'll let
Oh.
you know.
I have
Oh,
a feeling that
there, come
everybody's
in.
There we
going
go.
to
Join
target
quick.
the level
Hey.
1
Hey.
player.
Okay, I just completely respect my tank. I am all on track and armor now.
I'm on whatever I got from clicking a bunch when that comes up.
Oh,
Okay,
God,
I got
Yes.
mana bar now. All right, you know what? I'll
the
just
map.
like I'll hang out over here.
like a
That
porno, right?
sounds good. Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. What is go to wreck Pedro the hardest?
I don't know
Oh.
what Bounder does, so we're gonna find out. Because
Yeah. Hi, Nubbin. Are you mounting me right now? Is this your intention? You gotta buy me dinner first.
Oh, look at you, Mister. I got standards. Oh no! Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk.
In Soviet Russia, disco kills you.
Who threw that at me? Pedro, probably.
no, I
what?
threw the Bounder that only dealt like
Yep,
30 something
100%.
damage.
It was absolutely Pedro. Yep.
Fuck me, the map. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, you still have health.
I
Right?
still have a little bit of meta bar too.
You know what? Moons.
When in
Do
doubt.
it.
Oh god.
You should always refer to
Moons
armor
are the
as
equivalent of fucking Moon Knight. Random
Yeah.
bullshit activate, right?
Man, fuck, what was I want to be the guy where the moon just falls out of the sky and is the boss.
Ow.
Come on, bounce explode. Yes. Fuck, not that way.
Oh,
If you hit me, that's fine. That's
Not
on me.
like- it crit you twice.
Got a
What the
crit. I love it. Bounce Blood's my new favorite thing. Okay.
portals? Ow.
not what I intended.
Ow. Stop it.
That
My
was
mana
literally not my
bar.
plan.
Alright, well, I guess I'm stuck here
Good
now.
luck,
Alright, let's...
good luck, Pedro.
Nah.
Pedro's already hacking? Come on, man.
Full power.
Rabies!
Fuck.
Oh, R.I.P.
No, not that
Here.
way.
Hey, I
Hey.
still hit Ogie.
I hit Ogie as well. That's about the only thing I could hit from that angle. Okay, noted.
You know what game? You've limited my options, therefore...
Oh wait, do I have... No, I don't have any cool items I could have spent my
please say
gears
he doesn't
on.
have a sniper. Oh, he can snipe me.
Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Boing.
Ow.
I took 15 damage without being entirely sure how.
Did that do anything? I guess not.
Okay.
Huh.
It just
All
looks
right,
pretty.
I'm free.
Right, the oddball was weird. Let's see how weird.
Everybody getting all quiet like this is chess.
Yeah. It's gravity chess.
I'm done.
Aye. Sicko get fucked.
Cinco de fuck you. Cinco de suck you, man. Look at that shit.
You keep your grenades to yourself. Fuck.
Keep your filthy grenades to your lonesome. Alright.
All right.
3 on 3, huh? Alright.
Let's... Hey, having all that track is kind of nice.
Gonna be relying on Alan to lay down suppressing bullshit.
Promise I won't kill you this time, Alan.
Alright.
Oh, nope. That did not do what I thought it was gonna do. Okay,
I'm already
noted.
dead.
I learned what Driller does. Oh, Nubbin has a
Nice.
bounty on him? Good. Everyone attack him. He has the most health.
Wait, how did I teleport?
Oh. Because it levels the map every so often. Ow.
Oh, well,
I tasted the rainbow.
pretty good.
I'm already
Come at me.
Nice spread of damage there.
60 damage with the rainbow. Very good.
Guppies. Just gonna
Not
waste
the
all my-
guppies.
Nope.
Bounce. Bounce.
Hey, Alan, do you like sushi?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Enjoy.
Not at high speed, though.
What, you don't like terminal
Projectile
sushi?
sushi.
Yeah.
You don't like my famous Mach
I've
10 roll?
never seen that on the menu.
Oh, well.
Whatever,
shit.
bros. I bet you. Yeah, get wrecked. Whatever.
Yeah.
Come at me.
Man, what kind of math bullshit do I have to pull off for this? God damn.
It's gonna require a plate of glass and one of those like white marker things.
Right. Fuck it, let's do it. Oh.
And you hit yourself.
That was like the most elaborate shit ever. My God, that's kind of hilarious. It made it across the map twice before ending up in my face. God damn, I fucking hate this game. I hate.
Yeah, we played it.
Correction, I hate the people who made this game. Okay, well.
Bulge.
Yeah.
Well,
Bulge
that
'em.
brings the ground up.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Thank you.
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
already dead.
Yeah, it was a bit of overkill.
Oh, I got a little tank wiener going. What the fuck else do I
God.
have? Zeus!
Pinata.
Ooh, nice. I fear no tank.
I am no tank. I'm
just
an armored
pinatas.
personnel carrier.
Has anybody seen the new Transformer movie?
Yeah, it was mediocre. And it's setting up for another cinematic universe.
Hey.
Yeah, no
Water
spoilers on that.
balloons.
See, like, Beast Wars was dope. I loved that shit as a kid.
Need that.
Here's I've probably said this before, and I'll say this after every Transformer movies. After the first one from Michael Bay, because like, all right, I feel that I want a Transformers movie. I don't want Transformers with little fucking people running around. Let's go to Cybertron.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
I want giant robots. And I
The
think that's why,
opening
like,
of
Transformers
Bumblebee.
work. That's why Transformers works better as a fucking cartoon. So that, like, you don't have to necessarily be as worried about the budget.
The opening of Bumblebee was very cool, though.
I tried so damn hard to like Bumblebee, and I'm like, it's a kid's movie. I see it's hitting the bright beats. I get it. And I'm like, but I'm too old for this. Sorry, B.
But that sequence on Cybertron, I really like.
God damn it, Judas.
Snack.
Rohit,
Good job, Patrick.
just-
You
Come
did
on,
it.
Rohit.
Right,
You got it.
Rohit.
Why is
we
it
have-
me?
We have action economy, but
Why not
we don't
you?
have the health.
Don't question.
Whatever you
Don't
do, don't
question,
clump.
embrace.
Don't clump.
Yeah, don't clump. I'm gonna
Clump.
Oh, I got the healing aura. I can be the cleric.
Oh, god
Maybe
damn it.
we do need to clump. If only to provide us with taste the rainbow.
Rainbow.
LeVar Burton would be proud.
Oh,
Happy Pride, motherfucker.
Stop pissing on my grave, Rohit.
Nice.
didn't even hit your grave, man. It was like over your grave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were that unworthy being pissed on, Pedro.
Oh. Stay where you're at, Rohit. You're safe.
What?
Their
They're
vision is
destroying the rest of the map.
yeah. Their
but
vision is
not
based on
touching it.
movement, man. You're safe.
Oh no! Patrick got one hit in. We just got a chip.
Oh. Bonk.
Wow.
Good bonk.
Fuck you, Mr. Bonk.
Here comes Nubbin.
Nubbin, you're being very conservative with that angle.
Hey, man. He doesn't
Well-
tell you how to blow himself up.
He's just been
Whoa.
shooting, you know.
He just wants to continue beating the hell out of me.
Both Mr. Alert and Ogi-1 are already dead.
Thank you,
Okay.
Nubbin.
This is troublesome.
I need you to do this over the arches, through Grimace's head.
Yeah, right through
Nothing but
Grimace's
net.
balls. You
Yeah.
gotta like thread the needle.
Oh, shit. That was close.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a bounty
God
on him?
damn
Really?
it.
He's the one I should kill?
You're going to summon Hit Tank? A new comic.
Highly recommend.
We have Hit Motorcycle and Hit Tank.
I'll pay you double with the bounty.
Oh, shit.
Go drone!
Wow, it
And I
took
got
a
a bunch
drone
of
to kill
tokens
me,
off
huh?
him too.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hackers.
Drony McDrone face.
Defeat.
I got the
Survivor.
Uzi.
I got.
Hey,
But don't
whatever
abuse it.
works, throw it.
All right, we're going to play a game of Target, then we're going to call it a night.
Oh,
Yeah, sounds good.
Marksman.
I got Fiesta.
Nice. I don't know what that is, but sweet.
Can I
weapon.
get anything from the shop? I got 168 gears now. Oh, C points. I got 56 C points. Oh, I can buy a thing. I can. Yeah.
Get a scope. Okay, how dope would that fucking be? What if we could get a first-person view of this fucking game?
Watch as the
Wait,
drone
VR
shoots a missile
VR shell
right
shock.
down
Yeah, I mean,
your throat.
you can still only move forward and back, but you can get that first-person's
Yeah.
perspective down the barrel with the reticule on it.
It'd be
Yeah,
hard
oh,
to
man,
aim properly, though.
Oh yeah, you gotta sight everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta first, like, range find it, and then, okay.
Jordan shopping.
yep.
I got so much money. I'm rich now.
I got
You heard
50
about
of
that
those.
damn blue light special?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna stay on top of the hill.
Yeah, I'm right at the edge, so I just get votes.
What is like the most Uzi? There we go. Let's use this. Nubbin, you got this.
You better have this.
Didn't give me the Uzi. Try this round.
Oh,
I see, taking pot shots at me. I see, I
Oh.
see.
All right. God's favorite child, Ogi-Wan.
oh,
Phew.
Oh boy.
This thing just went
yeah,
straight
game
into
hates you,
belligerent
Mir.
mode, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Game
God's
hates you.
least favorite child, Patrick.
Can you teleport through the wormhole? Will it come out the other one?
Oh, very good. Skill shot.
Musical chairs.
sorry, Alan.
Oh, now I have to do the skill shot.
Thank
Okay.
Yeah, it sucked.
With your infinite petrol.
Not infinite. It ended right there.
Aw. Those two black holes look like boobies. Okay, well,
You got
I'm
this,
shit
boobs.
out of luck.
Come on, boobs.
You've got
Alright.
this.
Spray and pray. What do I got? Okay, I got palm. All right.
Teach that hovering piece of vibranium. Who's the boss?
Nope.
Oh,
That was a very conservative angle.
Yeah, I usually overshoot it. That's my problem. So I went the opposite. Okay, well, I get to take it easy now.
All right.
Man, this thing's gonna be my type bag.
Come on, Ellen.
Yeah, demolish half the map. Oh,
That was a
Good
fun
music.
scene from Doctor Strange. The music fight.
oh yeah, that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
That movie had its moments, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
like overall it was kind of mid, but there was like some solid Doctor Strange hijinks.
Yeah,
in
you
there.
could probably taken like 40 minutes out of that movie and
That's you, man.
Made it better.
all right. When in doubt, Uzi. All right.
Abusey the Uzi.
My Uzi, the Uzi.
Okay, that one I
No.
questioned.
Yeah. Green check mark.
Okay, it hated me the last time, not this time.
Yeah, I guess it's like, all right, I'll catch you a break.
That's the last one.
Right up the bum.
Where's the... Oh. Fuck.
But the drone.
The drone.
No.
No, it
the
just
drone.
takes a shot at Hokey for fuck no reason.
Yeah, like, why? What did I do to deserve that?
Oh no, shrapnel.
Grenade.
Gulf between us.
Shrapnel grenade.
Frag grenade.
Okay, that's doable. That's
Oh,
doable.
it's doable. Okay, do I have anything that just fucking wrecks straight?
Straight shots are the Glock. Oddly enough, is the
Glock
straightest
shoots
shooter.
Straight.
They don't have a clock. Alright, let's just use whatever the fuck this is and hope it works. Maybe up a little higher. Yeah, I know. Mark, mark, mark. Boom, there we go.
Okay, all right.
Which one was
So
that?
that's what that does. It does one, two,
Counter
3,
4,000.
Yeah, I used counter 3,000.
which I guess does 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's right in the tracer
no.
of the counter 3,000 that I shot earlier.
I
As is that one.
That was a bad shot.
Oh, but you didn't get the 2 times before you hit the target, though. So you're a
Alan, do you think you can swing this one?
so tricky, man.
It's a little
I mean, you should bank it off the sphere just to make it challenging.
Just smack your balls on Pedro's corpse.
Just drag him over the chin a little bit.
oh,
Good luck.
man.
Good luck. It keeps being in like the same spot for you, so you don't really have to adjust your shot too much. But like,
Right?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, very good.
spray and pray.
I had my doubts after it started firing.
Spray and
Oh
pray.
no!
That too is in my tracer from before I died.
What?
Not
Can
your
it, like,
pixel. No
actually
cat
get-
has. Oh, damn.
Can it
Nice.
actually
Nice,
like go to a pixel? Will it go
oh,
that
thank
far?
God.
I think that's as
Oh.
small as we've ever gotten it. So
This-
Yeah,
this-
we're normally not in it this deep.
Okay, if this weapon does what I think it does,
wipe off half the map.
then this should work.
Oh, that was good. Oh my god. Okay. Legendary. That's good.
Yes, Alan,
that was
this
some-
match with that one.
All according
Everyone
to fucking
just-
Keikaku.
I need
apparently.
everyone else to just shoot in random directions and lose, please.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was too epic.
How did you even calculate that? That was some bullshit luck.
He did preface it by saying, if this weapon does what I think it does.
Oh,
Mirror.
The guppy said
Alright.
no on that one, Mir. You got robbed.
yeah.
Okay.
At least I'm not here for the drone to shoot again.
Then if you blow it up first, he won't be able to hit it.
What a tough shot.
God damn it.
Ah,
All right, no more doubting Alan.
this is
Fucking
why I
hacker.
want him on my team.
He didn't even hit it with like his secondary. He got it with a primary attack too.
Yep.
Well, at least I have a more challenging shot, so I can brag. I don't know. I'm just. Right.
Oh,
Oh, you got a sparkler and a ram squad. What the fuck is ram squad? Are you saying?
It's the kids' box version of Ron Sen.
Oh, he's got to like
Work with
fucking bounce it
here.
off the platform.
get the
or
trig
some
and
shit.
calculus. Slide rule needs to come out.
There's some aimbot
Don't
shit
forget the
happening.
abacus.
Is this? No, that's not quite.
Protect me, Pinky Shield.
Ah, well.
And
Couple
Vin,
Alan, you were MVP though.
no. For some reason, the game thinks I was MVP. Huh.
All right.
Hey, we did it. What's our global
All right.
rank? 500,000. All right.
Yeah. 500,020-ish.
I gotta spin the wheel. What am I gonna win?
I'm 2 million.
Oh,
I got
I'm 1
3.
million.
move it up
I
in the
got,
low.
Got some
one
cosmetic
cosmetic
points.
points.
Hey, Twitch, if you're watching right now, we're going to bounce. We're going to say our goodbyes in Discord. So we'll be in there if you're listening live. And our after shows and winding down. Thanks for watching. We do this. It's on schedule. Go check it out. And somebody remind me to change Jordan's schedule game to something other than Strange Brigade. We'll see you next week.
Ah.
Bye.
Solid trees.
As opposed to solid snake. Is there liquid trees and solidus trees?
Liquid trees. That sounds like some shit you would find at the head shop.